Welcome to the darkness, my friend. Your eyes will adjust in time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tablestory's Nocturne. Welcome to the darkness. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody this week?
Hello.
Hi.
Did you just say hello
Doing
to
good.
me?
Yeah.
I love it.
Can we just get this out of the way real quick and talk about everybody's new hair?
Yep. Yes, we can do that.
True.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Audio listeners, you'll just have to come check out the VOD on Twitch or YouTube because KPP chopped all of her hair off and it looks amazing.
It's like a sex bomb.
Yeah, total sex bomb. Are we allowed to say that?
I was just going to ask, am I allowed to say that?
I think so. We all love each other. We go to dark places once a week. I think we can give each other compliments.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right. Shall we go
I just
around
want
and
to,
say
like, I just want to that hair.
Just the hair.
Just the hair.
Little tip of the hat to Pax for that one. Classic.
Oh
and-
God.
And PB.
Thank you.
Jane's hair looks
I
like
also-
fire for
I
those
also
not
did my hair as
watching.
well. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, a supernova, I think, is what we were comparing it to.
Yeah,
earlier.
and that
so
actually
we're-
made me feel really good about it. So
Yeah,
thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
beautiful.
It was my hair appointment was at 9 this morning, and I went in, and it was supposed to be an hour and a half, and I got out at 1 or 2 because there was a disaster with it, and then we had to try to like fix it. So I'm like a little frazzled with my prep, but luckily I did most of it last week, so we're good to go. How are you guys? Let's go around. Let's say hello. Let's start with you, Zeke. Since Millie is gone, can we just have some love in the chat really quickly? Because Millie is not with us this week.
Thank God. I mean, no, she was in the chat. I hope she heard that.
Yeah. That's why you said it, because I'm waiting to see if she has a response here. She is with us in the chat, in the live chat. For those of you who are watching this live, she is in Italy enjoying a vacation with a little bit of comical things happening. As if you don't follow her on Twitter, go check out her Twitter because it's hilarious. So yeah. Anyway, Zeke.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't do anything last week. Nothing like exciting or fun. So doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, I talked about it a lot on the podcast on Drop Frames today, but like I'll just reiterate, one of my favorite moments in my entire Twitch and gaming and whatever life, I air jerked off with Suda 51.
What?
It's pretty fucking cool.
Is
dude.
there a clip of this?
Yeah, there's definitely clips of that out there. I'm sure someone will be nice enough to put it in chat, but
or put it in the Discord.
He was there talking about No More Heroes 3, the new No More Heroes is coming out. And it was him, his translator, and the voice of Travis Touchdown. And I asked him about motion controls, like, motion control is going to be a big part of this game, and he's like, yeah, and he looks directly at the camera like a boss. He's like this at the camera,
Oh God.
like that. And I was like, oh shit. He knows exactly what he's doing. So I was like, yeah, I remember charging my sword. And all four of us, me, the translator, Suda, and
Translator?
all four of us jerking at the same time. It was awesome.
That's hilarious. I love it so much. Of course you would.
It was
do
really,
that.
really cool.
That
But
makes
also
me
I
so
got to
happy.
meet John Romero, you know,
Yeah.
the guy who created Doom, among other things.
I saw that.
Legend of the gaming industry. Also, De Soleil. I can never remember his first name, but he's the guy who created Assassin's Creed. He's got a new game coming out. I got to talk to him. I actually got to talk to Felicia Day for the first time.
Yeah.
So a lot of cool people. Like, I'm not like, this isn't me just like name dropping. This is me like going like, I'm fucking like, it's the super excited that I got to do all this shit. Like this Twitch affords me the opportunity to do this shit.
Yeah.
And I want to share it with you guys, like how excited it makes me. And Felicia Day is like exactly as cool as you hope she would be.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh.
Such a nerd.
You know
Such
how
a nerd.
you don't like sometimes you don't want to meet people because you're worried that they're not going to be as cool as they appear to be. That makes me really happy.
She laughs with her whole body, and she's a touchy person like I am. She's like,
Aw.
she was laughing and she was like slapping my arm and stuff. It was great. She was awesome.
Thank you. That makes me so happy. Dan.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Domestic Dan. I play Dr. Thea Ransom here. How's my mic volume at this? I just changed where it is. Is it
It's pretty
the
good.
same?
Yeah, I think it's the same.
okay? Good. Just wanted to check.
Yeah.
What I've been up to is I ate a tooth 2 days ago.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What happened there?
And just
Yours or someone else's?
Yeah.
mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Cool.
right.
Yeah, a little disappointing, but happened on air. Just all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, one of my teeth's gone, and then we moved on. But I'm also playing through Ocarina of Time, which is one of my favorite games. So we're doing that right now,
I
and we'll be
have-
following it up with Majora's Mask.
I saw
And
it.
it's on the 64 because I wouldn't have it any other way unless it was an HD remaster.
Speaking
ported to
of
the Switch, then I
HD
would have it that way.
remasters, Final
I would
Fantasy
I would
VIII.
take that.
Sorry.
Eh.
Don't me.
I have strong opinions on that particular one, and only that one.
8 or 7?
Eight.
8?
I
Oh,
love
I have
yeah,
strong
agree,
opinions on 7 too,
What?
but 8
You
more
are
so.
breaking my heart right now. Both of you. I love 8 so much. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, BB.
It's all right. Well, we can rant about it later. But
Okay.
thanks. I'm the toothless wonder here on Tablestory. So that's me.
Amazing. Thank you. CK. Oh, Skip, you come back. You have food in your mouth.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I'm good.
I was like, am I
I
reading body
I
language?
have to admit something to everyone. I feel like I've never played a Final Fantasy game ever,
Oh,
so I couldn't even give you an opinion on it. But I'm excited for your Final Fantasy game coming out.
thank you.
My name's Classy Katie. It's nice to meet all of you. I haven't done much exciting things lately. I beat Bioshock 1. That was pretty dope, but I beat it before. I love that game so much. Y'all should revisit Bioshock.
Did you
My
like it?
favorite series.
I love Bioshock. It's so good. I'm
That
playing
was so
2
good.
now.
I've never played 2. I played 1 for the first time last year, I think. Really, really good. Really good.
Such a good game.
Yeah.
A man chooses, a hound obeys.
Oh, snap. KPP.
Hi, I'm Katie Peters Plays. I've also never played a Final Fantasy game, ever. So
Thank you.
I just never got into it, I guess. I just cut my hair off, and that's pretty much all I've done this week. So
It looks lovely.
thank you. Okay, I feel like I'm super awkward today. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the show.
Classy packs.
Hi, I'm Classy Pax, and I had an interesting day. So
Yeah?
I've been trying to basically hype up this idea of I was going to have like my first ever alcoholic drink in over a year because of all the medication I'm on. My wife bought a bunch of iced tea in the fridge, and I started helping myself, and it turns out that it's not so iced tea and more hard iced tea. Now I'm slightly inebriated today. Because I've been pounding back like nobody's business. And all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm a little dizzy.
That's okay. That was what that comment was when I was watching your
Best
stream. You're
day
like,
ever.
oh, fuck you. Like, set
Yeah.
it down.
So now I'm slightly inebriated. Not much, though.
This is going to be the
But,
best episode ever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nothing. What could possibly go wrong?
And you were playing Beat Saber, right?
I was playing Flight Sims, and then I just impromptu Beat Sabers at the end, just
Okay.
because why not?
So I
And
know
getting ready.
Dan's been playing Beat Saber. I know Pax mentioned that he was going to compete, and I got Beat Saber. So now we just need to get the. And I know Zeke was playing Beat Saber the other day. So we're steps closer to a competition between the Nocturne cast. Steps closer. Speaking of the cast, I'm going to say thank you. An anonymous donator hooked up CK and KPP with Go XLRs. CK got hers today. KPP's is arriving on Friday. So we just want to say a special shout out on the episode. Thank you to that anonymous donator. Thank you so much.
Holy
Yeah.
Holy
wow.
titty fuck,
Chick
man.
titty. Oh.
I can't beat yet. But after today, I can beat myself now.
Oh, man. Your whole entire stream is going to do this.
Well, unless you forget like PB does.
I thought someone was going to cover it, but yeah, we're good. My bad.
Thank you so much, Tablespory community.
No, Katie, Classic Katie, I think you should do what I like threatened to do is beep everything except the curse words.
Yeah.
Oh.
You'll use the button less often.
So true, so true. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dive right into our episode today. We don't have a recap for reasons, so we're just going to go ahead and dive in. Yeah, and that's that. So we'll see you guys in a second.
Warning. What you are about to see may contain violence, disturbing imagery, adult themes, and may leave you doubting who you really are. Proceed at your own risk.
The future has a way of arriving unannounced. In the case of this story, the future never comes. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. And nobody knows what's next, but everybody does it. Darkness is their world, and hope is the bright stars that guide them. Welcome to the darkness. Your eyes will adjust in time.
Trick. You got into the Escalade and you are now driving. Where are you headed?
I'm headed to, well, I'm headed to the Lucky Rabbit,
Okay.
but we've got about 45 minutes of a drive
That's right.
from here to there. So
What are you thinking?
first thing
right
I
now?
do once I get on, oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just asking what you were thinking, but you were going to do something right in the car. So let's do that first.
First thing I do once I get on the road, the actual road, like
Out
not
of the long
dirt
10-minute
road that-
driveway. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, on the actual highway, freeway, whatever. I call
That's right. Okay.
Emma's phone and let her know where my head's at, what I'm doing, what's going on. Tell her that I'm going to the Lucky Rabbit to get some answers. But as I'm going, I realize that there's someone else who might have a little bit of insight
Okay.
as to what's going on. So I have just hung up the phone.
Just
I
to,
said, I'll get back to you as soon as I figure it out.
okay. Just to clarify, were you calling Briar or Emma?
I called Briar.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure. Okay.
Yep. I called Briar. Said, I'll get back to you as soon as I figure it out.
Okay.
I'll call you back when I can.
Okay.
And then I sit there for 5 or 10 minutes in silence, no radio, no nothing. And I idly go to grab a cigarette. And then I realize I don't smoke in my Escalade. I say, fuck it. I roll down the window and I light up a cigarette. And I just kind of have my hand on the wheel and I'm thinking. And I pick up my phone and I scroll through my contacts until I find a name, Phil. But after the name Phil, it says in parentheses, Richard Hanger, who was my mentor, let's say. One of them in the pornography business. But also he was the one once these things started happening to me and I talked to the professor about what I'm becoming or what I have become, it sunk in that he struck me as maybe he had the same thing. It just, the business probably attracts like people like us or people like me. So it wouldn't be that far-fetched that if I were to find one, I'd find one there. And before I knew what I was, I think I probably did. So I'm going to call him as I'm driving.
Okay. It rings 3 times, and then there's an answer. Is this his personal line or to his office?
Oh, this is a personal line.
Okay.
We're friends.
Yes, Phil.
Hey, Phil. Long time no talk.
Henry?
How's it going, man?
It's going all right. How are you? What are you up to? You
Good,
never
man.
call.
Nothing. I know. I try to go communication blackout when I'm, in the off season, so to speak.
Yeah.
So,
You could still
yeah.
call. We're friends.
I know, Phil. Hey, I had a question for you, buddy.
All right, shoot.
It's gonna sound kind of strange, but bear with me. We've been friends a long time, man.
Yeah. What's going on? You need money or something, man?
No. Trick or treat's doing pretty good, man. I'm fine there. I just want to know, do you believe in the supernatural?
I mean, are we talking ghosts or what do you mean?
I'm talking anything. I'm talking, do you believe in monsters and demons and all that kind of stuff that you see in like television and movies and stuff?
How high are you, man?
I'm not high, man. You know me. I've been a teetotaler since you met me, man. I don't touch the stuff. Well, at least I never did before.
Can you do now?
I had a moment, Phil. What alcoholics would refer to as a moment of clarity, where I found out kind of who I was. And that there's another side of reality.
And who are
Is
you,
this,
Trick?
Who am I? I'm still Henry, but I'm more now. You ever had any experience with stuff you couldn't explain?
Are you using anything in particular when you're speaking to him? Like, are you using special bullshit or are you just asking?
Well, I mean, if it takes like convincing, I will try and convince him that I'm telling the truth.
I mean, it's
I'm not high, that I'm not I'm being absolutely serious.
It's up to you. The way he sounds right now is pretty reluctant and like he doesn't know if you're, drunk or high or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm asking, are you using any magical abilities when you're speaking to him?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But do you want me to roll on the anything else or just keep going?
You can use the convince if you'd like.
Okay. Convinces at 30, soul 75. Ooh, 82.
Oof, okay.
All right. Maybe I will have to use them.
Yeah, man, I don't know what to tell you. No, I don't believe in that stuff. I mean,
Are you sure?
my nana says she saw a ghost once, but that's my nana. What, did you see something?
Well, I've seen a lot of shit in the past few days. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 second. I'm just looking up page number.
Sure.
There we go. Oh, I have a fucking bookmark. Idiot. Let's see. There we go. So since he's not like buying it for the moment, there's something I can use that I've tried to use before, called You Know You Want It. And it allows you to mess with the mind of your listener by making your argument seem reasonable and desirable.
Yep.
After you cast a spell, the next social interaction roll you make, meaning skills like lying, charm, blah, 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 is at plus 20% shift.
Holy shit. All right, let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to try and, let's see. I guess it would just be convince again,
Yeah.
but this time with magic
This time
sauce
you're going
on
to do magic sauce. Now,
Okay.
What is this like for Trick? When you are asking him and you're feeling this sort of resistance and he's kind of brushing you off, but you have an inkling that he might know more. What makes Trick decide to try to use magic here?
Because if he's like me, he might notice.
Yeah. Okay.
He might notice it being used on him,
Okay.
and that would completely like dispel any like pretense as to what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay. So you're attempting not necessarily to manipulate his mind. You're trying to do a magical handshake, sort of, right? Or are
Yes,
you
I
actually
basically-
trying to?
No, what I want for him to do
Mhm.
is believe every word I say, and
Okay.
I'll RP it out if you want.
Okay, yes, please. I just wanted to know
Okay.
what your intention was, if you were trying to mind fuck him or if you were just being like, hey, I'm using this ability and maybe he'll notice.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Go ahead and roll again
So
then.
I talk to him and I say, maybe, I know this is difficult to believe, but I've been exposed to lots of different weird shit, man. To magic and demons and shadows, and I really need you to believe me.
Go ahead and roll.
Yep. Wow. Fuck me.
It's a 99 for those listening.
Yeah. Hold on. I can flip-flop a roll I just made. Oh,
You
shit.
can. But I think flip-flop just turns it back into a 99, right?
Oh, I know.
Oh,
That's why I was
yeah.
laughing. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Oh, man. His voice sounds different when he speaks to you now. Do you remember, for those listening, do you remember what Trick's voice sounded like when he talked to Briar back in the shed? And it kind of had this like echo to it and this deep growl. Well, that's what his voice sounds like as it comes through the line. And it says, Trick, I need you to pull over.
I find a spot. If we're in a place that I can actually pull over, because country roads are weird.
Yeah, you are.
But yeah, I'll find a spot that I can pull over on the side of the road.
Trick,
stop.
where are you
Stop.
right now? I need you to tell me where you are.
I'm halfway between the country and a small town, my hometown.
The line disconnects. And you are kind of snapped back into yourself. You don't really feel compelled to do anything.
So I don't feel like calling him back.
I mean, I meant you don't feel like you felt sort of compelled to listen to him when he told you to pull over and tell you where he is, but that's gone. You
Okay.
are completely back into yourself now.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, then I look at my phone, make sure like it wasn't just a disconnection because of bars or whatever.
Yeah, no, it looks like it was a terminated call. You have full signal.
Okay. I redial.
Okay. The line picks up, but nobody says anything.
I know you know what I'm talking about, man. I know. This just happened and I'm not freaking out yet, but I can see it from where I'm standing. I'm just need a little help, a little guidance, like you did back in the day.
I can't help you. You're somewhere I can't reach.
You can help me just by talking to me. You can't do that either?
Make it quick.
What am I?
You don't already know that?
I've heard the term.
Okay, don't say it out loud.
Okay. I've heard the term.
Okay.
It's spelled out. I've heard what I have to do.
Okay.
But
Are you in trouble? Do you need a hit?
no, do I need a what?
Do you need a hit?
A hit?
You know, are you weak? I know some people in the area.
I'm not weak, but I need to be stronger.
Okay.
I got myself into a situation where weakness is not advisable.
All right. I'm going to hang up the phone, Henry, and I'm going to contact some people. Who do you need?
Who do I need?
Yeah, you should know. I mean, you know how to do it, right? You know what it is that you need to do?
I'm supposed to enact
That's right.
things.
That's right.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so based on that information, what kind of people do you need?
Well, why don't we start at the start?
You need me.
Where are you're not close to where I am, are you, buddy?
No, I can't get to you. You feel unreachable to me.
Okay.
But I know some people in your area. I can get somebody like me.
I need someone that looks like you or something like that, I think. Because you remember my audition.
Yeah, I do. All right.
Start at the start.
Shit, man. All right. I'm going to hang up the phone. I'm going to make some calls. I'll call you back. Oh, and Henry,
Yeah, Phil?
drive safely. He hangs up the phone.
I always do. I hang up the phone. I kind of just sit back in the driver's seat for a second. The whole time, I'm fucking busting at the seams here, and he was this thing the whole time. He kept his cool all those years, never letting it slip that he had something going on that no one could understand but him and people like him. If he could do it, I can do it. All right. You got this. Your trick motherfucking Magnum. Hottest dick in the West. No more fear. No more apprehension. You're a powerful, powerful man. All right, let's go. Put the car back in drive. Head down the highway.
Beautiful.
And I take the hat and the glasses, throw them out the window.
Holy shit. Okay. Okay. I'll never do this, but I have to do this for this moment. As Trick is driving off and he throws his hat and glasses out the window, we as an audience see the glasses and the hat hit the pavement and then slowly fade away and disappear as if they were never ever there at all.
And I like as I'm driving away from the hat and glasses that I thrown out the window, you hear Trick say, "That's armor. And you know it. You gotta be strong without it. You can't be shielded from the world anymore. That's one layer that you don't need." Drives on.
And here we are going to switch scenes. Emma. The last time we left you, I believe you were alone in the woods, or you went out into the woods, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what's happening? What's happening with Emma?
She has been dealing with issues of abandonment, I feel like,
Okay.
with Trick leaving without a word and their relationship being really volatile, I would say right now. It's left Emma feeling extremely vulnerable in that she's always kind of lived an existence of like pure control. And now her literal everything is out of control. And so I think she's just kind of right now, she's just going for a walk in the woods.
Okay.
And kind of reflecting on that and enjoying the woods. The woods are better. She can think there.
Okay. How far do you go in these woods?
I'd say she walks for a good 20 minutes. It's pretty far.
Wow, okay.
She probably gets a good half mile in. I'm thinking her fucks are little to give right now.
Okay. All right. I'd love to know some things that you are currently thinking. Are you thinking, is it like a fuck these guys kind of abandonment, or is it like a vulnerable abandonment that you are feeling?
I'd say it's a fuck you abandonment, because behind her kind of sob story, she secretly feels like she could probably tear them to shreds if she just let loose.
What does that feel like?
Feels good. Feels like electricity. Feels like if you've just had one coffee too many.
Does it feel like, because I imagine, and feel free to either correct me or not answer, but I feel like while Emma was sort of financially taken care of her entire life, she wasn't emotionally, like her parents weren't around, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So this
she's virtually never had a hug.
Yeah. So this power that you have over these other people who you maybe thought cared about you is kind of feels safe, which is interesting. Okay. I need you to roll for me.
Secretly?
Nope. You can make this one public.
Okay. I rolled a 23.
23. Okay. You smell something.
What does it smell like?
Wet dog at first. And then maybe hounds. What do you smell like?
Gross. Filth. I'm gonna start kind of smelling myself and like.
Oh, it's not you. There are some hounds in the woods. What do they smell like, guys?
Incense.
Incense.
Perfume.
My God, it smells like Ren Fair out here. What is this? Oh. Skull. Hello? Mead and such.
As you say that, 3 hounds make themselves visible to you.
I'm gonna kind of sink down and just snarl like a deep, loud growl immediately and just kind of back into myself and try to take in the scene.
All right, why don't you tell us what you look like, hounds? What does she see?
Pack leader.
Yeah, pack leader can go first or last.
I'll go last.
Are we in our hound form or human form?
Human form.
Human form. I got a wilderness look to me, almost like lumberjacky out in the woods. I seem to be kept well clean, but kind of rough and tumble. I have a collar on my neck, which is just a piece of really old string tied loosely around it. Long sideburns, frayed hair, and around my waist, I have tufts of raw meat hanging from a string belt as extra like snacks along the way. You can see there's blood underneath the cuticles from some stuff I've done recently. I'm leaning up against a tree, and whenever I touch a tree, the surface area around it where I'm making contact looks like a log that's been on a fire for a couple hours with that white and black cinder and just red amber glowing from it. And when I remove contact from it, it goes back to its normal state.
The other hound you would see, tall, pretty short cropped beard, dark hair. Has a suit on, but just the very it's the deepest V that you can possibly get while the shirt is still actually buttoned. Don't see a collar, but you do see a very bright gold chain and a lot of rings. Stature's way too proper, just with the exception of the deep V, very clean, very clean. It's a nice suit.
The last hound you see is very lithe, and she's wearing a very tight black dress. And she's got black lipstick on and a very severe looking haircut with a stripe of deep red in it. And she's very clean, and she looks very well manicured.
We're going to give CK a moment to compose herself from this surprise.
I'm fucking dying myself. I'm fucking loving this.
Also, if those of you who are listening, the rest of the cast just came in completely with new outfits on and everything. So surprise, if you're listening to the podcast version, go ahead and head over to YouTube and Twitch, because this is great. This is super great. All right. Sorry to break immersion. We're going right back in.
Mind blown. Emma/Lilith is naked, but she's covered in blood because I've killed some rabbits and whatnot on my way, and I'm just caked in old blood and crying blood and blood coming out of every orifice because I don't really understand why that happens. And if I wipe it away, it just happens again. So why the fuck wipe it away? Am I right? It's fine. It tastes okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm sorry. You didn't know about this, CK?
No.
Surprise!
Okay, I'll shut up now. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's part of the fun. All right.
I'm gonna be be very taken aback and kind of be like under snarling, like growling, whole ground around me, kind of growling. I'm like looking at all three and just kind of like, are these are the same ones I saw before
Yes.
in the darkness when I really couldn't make out who I was looking to, and they were
Right.
like dark figures. They were like effervescent dark figures, guys. So I don't recognize these people at all.
Yeah.
Probably, but you smell similar, probably,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, they smell the same for sure. Yeah. And if you
All
want to
right.
roll for it, I can tell you. Like if you roll
Okay.
well, then yeah, you can absolutely recognize them or put 2 and 2 together. This
All
would
right,
be
I'm gonna try
like
to roll.
this would be like anything under your mind ability that you want to
Okay.
use to reconnect the dots. Yeah.
I rolled a 50.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can assume.
I can smell you. You smell the same. Is there something you want?
That's her. That's the one right there. That's the one I pointed out. She's the whole reason we're fucking here right now. The one that blew off that fucking Roman candle.
Excuse me.
Excuse
Hello?
you.
Roman candle? Were there fireworks?
Do you have any idea what the fuck you are?
I'm a registered nurse nearby. My wallet, it's somewhere.
I don't think she knows.
Excuse me. Oh, you're talking about the blood. Oh, that I'm like a dog or something, right?
What's happened
what
to
did he
your
call me?
clothes?
Hound?
What's happened to your clothes? Why are you naked?
I don't think
I just
she,
kept exploding in him. She didn't seemed just
she has no idea.
haven't had a wax in a while.
She has no idea, does she?
Sorry.
She's such a dainty thing as well. Look at her. Nice arse though. But fuck.
Behave.
Any idea?
Me? Excuse me?
Do you have any
The fuck
idea?
is this?
She
Are you
really
about
is.
to smoke drugs? Is that drugs in your mouth?
Just weed.
I'll have
She
you.
has no idea what the fuck she is. She has no fucking clue.
Ash, behave, please.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Up.
What is your name, little puppy?
It's a really interesting story. Emma? Question mark. So there's these people, peasants, some people from a class. It's a really long story. I was taking a class and there were these people in my class. This is really uninteresting. This guy put a belt on my neck and now I just like,
Who is your
do you
master?
guys pee blood?
She fucking did. She fucking did.
I did what?
She's attached to the fucking cock wizard. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Downgraded.
Excuse me, sir.
Downgraded.
Wait, hold on. If are you what?
You have done the ritual?
The what?
Solomon, will you please tell her?
The ritual. What you ended up doing with your master.
Your neck.
Yeah, you've got the
Oh,
collar.
this fuck let me eat his leg? Oh, God. Oh, let me tell you, sweet calf.
She doesn't shut up, does she?
Oh, God, it was good. He just sat there. He's kind of a bitch. He's a tall bitch.
Well, you done right fucked up now, didn't you, lass?
You
You
don't
done
just
right
fight
fucked up.
Oh,
I mean, what would you have done? Not
did you
eaten
get-
the calf.
attached to such a whelp.
Excuse me, he is not a whelp. He's highly experienced.
Ash, you
In
saw
life.
him? Did you see him, Ash?
Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm on a walk. Do you need something?
Well, we were going to come for you, but I don't know if we want to do that anymore.
Come for me.
Yeah. You see,
Aren't you afraid my cock wizard might come after you?
Yeah, we were.
oh, fuck. She's impervious. She has no idea what runs in her fucking veins.
Do you not
Mom.
know what you are?
That's a loaded question.
What you are capable of, you wasted it.
Excuse me. This is all like in the last 24 hours. This is a complicated matter. If you're talking about the blood, I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I'm a trained nurse. And I'm pretty positive it's getting more viscous, which is a great sign. But every time I wipe it away, it just gets a little heavier. So I just kind of stopped wiping it away. Fine. Oh my God.
Lord have mercy. One day.
This was a waste. This is a waste of a trip. Oh, Jesus. He's going to be so mad.
I'm terribly sorry, everybody. I thought there was an opportunity here. Now it seems to be wasted. My apologies. My master told me this was very important, but
You fucking think.
Excuse me. Is this not normal? And I just
what
start
do
to
we
cry
do?
like more blood down my face.
What do we do, Mott?
Nice.
I think it's because all I eat is meat now. And this guy, he made me a meat shake.
Where are these people? Why are you here with us?
They're so fucking stupid.
Oh.
I went for a walk.
They?
Where is
That
your
you-
master now?
He left.
He left?
He literally left. He got in his fucking Escalade and he left.
Wait.
He left me in a house full of really edible people. Are you hungry? Oh, are you hungry?
Ash, he left.
There's people in the house. I don't think they actually give any fucks about me. And when I eat, this happens a little less.
If her master left.
How come that tree's on fire? Oh my God, that tree's on fire! Behind you, the one you touched.
Yeah,
I just quit leaning on it and it just goes out. Your cam froze, Katie.
I can?
Oh, there
you
it
go.
goes.
It's
Oh,
back.
wow.
Sorry.
Millie, can you stop making my cam freeze? Thank you. I put my hand on the tree vigorously like I'm trying to set it on fire.
Mott, should we even be here? If her master is, she's leashless.
We need to educate your mom. We need to educate her.
Yes.
Is that wise?
You want to come back to my house?
No, not really.
No.
You can eat one.
Tell her, mom. Tell her, please. This is just embarrassing.
Do you not know what you are and how strong you are?
I'm going to be honest. In the past 24 hours, I went from a highly educated medical professional to wanting to eat everyone. And I just don't really know what... There's a guy back there, and he keeps telling you I'm a hound. But that's it. And then he just stares at me and writes in his book, and I don't know what to say, so I left. And I'm pretty sure the only person that can make me not eat them left as well.
Do you want to eat the one that you call your master?
No, it's the one that thinks he's smarter than me. He's very annoying. I want to eat that one.
I know what she's talking about.
If you want to come with me, just more blood is going to start kind of coming out of my eyes a little bit.
We should not.
Why don't you guys do this?
Why?
What's the fire bullshit? What is this?
She is different. She's not a normal hound, I'll tell you that much.
No, she's a fucking bloodhound.
What does that mean?
You're rare as shit, lady. You're rare as fucking shit. The reason we're even here right now is because of the fact that there are things lighted up in the fucking forest for no reason. Do you have any idea what is in these woods right now? Jim's here, for fuck's sakes.
Come on now.
Oh my God, I know him! Wait.
I can say its name.
And he knows you.
Do you have any idea the shit disturbance you've brought? The balance is all fucked up now, and the fact that you handed over on a silver fucking plate, to a goddamn cock wizard is fucking disgraceful to your bloodline, your race, and you should be fucking ashamed of
Can we take a moment to just state that I have no living relatives whatsoever and had no idea this was gonna fucking happen in my early 20s, like a fucking menstrual cycle out my eyes?
The fact that she's impervious of it is mind-boggling beyond fucking belief. Nobody even told her.
Well, let's
sorry.
educate her then.
I'm sorry, Mama. Quit interrupting.
Mott, do you really think that's a good idea?
Well, as her master left, maybe we could convince her to come with us. We have someone better.
It's all blood crazy.
Excuse me?
It's not. We need to go back and report what we found.
Yes, but she might be gone by then.
We can't leave her like this. She's a fucking mess. She can't even make clothing.
Yes, that's going to be very expensive.
We're not going to.
Do you see what I mean? She can't even.
Dude.
You can make. Just think of it, and it fucking appears. I'm naked right now, but you won't even realize it.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me?
Try it.
Try.
Here, imagine yourself wearing a pretty dress. Go.
Well, I don't know, some peasant outfit, whatever would fit you better. I don't.
Yes.
Is this a joke?
Something low cut, if you don't mind.
I haven't.
Have you not? Show some decency.
It's only 7 hours.
We don't want
It's gotta be a withdrawal symptom. They've gotta be a withdrawal symptom. It's a withdrawal symptom. I haven't slept. I haven't slept in a really long time. And I'm gonna kind of reach out towards, try to touch your sideburns to see if you're real. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sensory deprivation. It's fine. Skip meth, kids. Just don't sleep for 2 days.
Oh my God, she's fucking delirious.
She's a mess.
I'm so hungry.
He needs to feed. But not these little.
I rip off a chunk of meat from my rope belt and I just hand it to her. Here.
Ash, is that from your master?
Well, this is just mine.
Oh, all right. Just checking.
Is this gonna fuck me up?
Don't make that mistake again.
Like, people keep trying to feed me, man.
Eat it.
I'm not that thin.
It's not a gift, it's a gesture. Very different. Just eat it.
My mom always said I had fucking bee stings.
Get yourself together!
I'm just gonna eat it like a piranha. Thanks.
Oh,
really good.
Oh.
I've killed like every rabbit here.
Oh.
Mercy.
Come on, I don't know what to do.
See you when I come back to my house.
Mott,
Hold
this
on.
is a lost cause.
Sorry to interrupt. Was there any Ash? Was there anything special about that meat? Where's that meat from?
Oh, that's just from game.
Okay.
Around
here or from home?
Nothing special.
Okay. Nothing
Around
special.
here. Nothing
All right.
special.
Please continue. My apologies.
It's all good.
You want to come back with me?
You need to put clothes on.
Over there,
Try
so we're alive. No one's told me not to eat
First
them
things
yet.
first, when mom is speaking to you, you fucking listen!
Okay.
You have any idea who you're talking to right now?
You should be afraid. But you are not.
A little respect would go a long way for
Afraid of
Mott.
what?
You will think of
Afraid of
something
who?
to wear. Boys, deal with her.
Mott. Ash.
Yeah.
Should we subdue her to make her a little less delirious?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I see straight. I can see really good in the dark. Can you see in the dark?
Pin her down. I'll get the back.
All
I'll sit
right.
around the back of her.
Putting me down? What do you mean putting me down? I'm fine. I'll just come with you.
Hold on. Sorry. I grabbed the wrong thing. Hold. Please hold. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Please continue. My bad.
Perfect. I would love to use dominate as one of my skills to kind of just.
Okay.
Please, just calm for a second and look at me. Hey, look at me when I'm talking to. It is rude.
You forgot to button your shirt up. Did you know it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 9 buttons, and you only did like none.
It's style. 66, but it's below my mind.
Oh, I know, and it's doubles. Yeah. Okay.
Fine, look at the buttons. Look at the hair. Look at the chest. Look at the gold. Doesn't it sparkle? It's like little keys for a child. Look at the keys jingle, Ash. Jingle, jingle, little pop. Jingle, jingle, yeah.
It's a shitty car. You couldn't get much better. If you had a better
Not even fucking keys. It's a goddamn metaphor. Forgive me, Father. Ash.
I'm gonna run up behind her and I'm just gonna grab onto her and tackle her down to the ground while she's being I'm gonna pull off my belt. I'm gonna start tying her hands together behind her back.
What? I would have totally come with you guys.
Very good.
Try to calm down.
I would say not too tight, but honestly, you should probably have it very tight.
I want to come with you. I will come with you. It's fine. They don't even want me.
Oh my god.
They don't even want me.
And now, and then I kick her over so she's facing upwards and looking at us as we're standing around here. I kind of bow back a little bit because I know that myself and Dan's wolf are trying to give Ma'am, or the alpha leader, which is Katie's pound to speak. So we're kind of bowing back a little bit.
So I'm like still trying to keep it dominate, like
Okay.
listen and quiet. Mott is going to speak with you, and you will not interrupt her. You understand? Don't speak, nod. Good. Good girl. And listen.
I see. You will now imagine you are wearing clothing. That is the first thing.
Are you going to do that, Emma?
I guess. I don't think I have a choice. Yeah.
Okay. What are you imagining that you are wearing?
A simple sundress that buttons up the front and is covered in sunflowers.
Please roll.
Rolled a 55.
Wow, that is it's exactly as you imagined it. And suddenly you look down and you have that on.
It's not a lost cause.
Perfect. Look at you. You're beautiful.
Hi.
Yeah, don't. Please do not mind Ash. He is a little bit perverted.
Understatement, Mott.
But he gets the job done.
I get lonely.
Tell me about you. What is your name?
It's Lilith.
That is a
Lilith.
pretty name. They call me Simone. Why are you out here alone?
Started bleeding out my eyes and my friends didn't care. And then one left. So I left.
You said your master left?
I guess.
And while you were in a crisis?
Yeah.
Maybe you should think about finding a new master.
Do I just have to fucking eat somebody?
You could eat him, oui.
Just eat him.
No, just eat
And you
him.
can,
We have someone much better.
yes, we could. Who would? What? Who could we have lined up for this?
Is there a... Can I just quit?
Oh no.
Can I just like submit something?
No, it does not work that way, my dear.
You are royal. Do
He's
not feel
not.
it.
What? Wait. Whoa. Whoa. Rewind back, baguette.
Do not call me that.
You will not disrespect her. I told
I
you this.
love bread, especially the crunchy French variety. I will not be talked to like that, Mr. Hairy Man. Royalty, can we go back to that one real quick? I have dead parents, so that can't be real. That's not real. That's not.
I will slit your throat if you do that again, too. You have something in your blood that it's very rare. You are a hellhound.
Is that why I bleed from everything?
No, that is different. You're a myth.
A myth? Like
Ah.
an anomaly? Like an outlier?
No, a myth. You were made up, right? It is not supposed to exist.
Yeah, you're fucked up. You shouldn't even be here. It's so strange. Out of nowhere, just boom.
Which is why would you give yourself to a pornomancer?
I mean, he's a really nice guy.
Yes, but he left you? Hmm?
Yeah, so very nice for your master to abandon you. Very
Oh.
caring and loving.
Can I get my hands untied? I promise I'm not going to do anything.
Yes,
Really
a
uncomfortable.
vampire.
You should not.
I do without even question. When she says something, I just listen.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god.
Why don't you boys give her a quick lesson in what it is to be what we are?
So anyways,
Where to begin?
he fed me his leg, then he put his belt on me, and I felt really good. But then I wanted to eat him. And I super want to eat him. So he left. And I think because I'm like better than him right now.
Oh, God. She's stronger than him, which is not unexpected.
I don't think he doesn't strike me as the type to have gotten laid recently, and I think that's what he's got to do or something. And I'm just not down in that department.
Wait, when did he leave?
But it's bestiality.
When did he
Hours
leave?
ago. Hours ago.
Hours.
A really long time.
That's not that far
ago did
away.
he-
We could catch up to him. We could take him down for her. Let
Wait.
her finish him, eat
No.
him, get the new master.
Wait,
Yes.
we don't. There's not the taking down. There's the. I regret to inform you that I would like to withdraw from this position.
You cannot. You have no choice.
And maybe a nice little blood tear on there for DNA proof. Like if I'm selling my soul to hell, but backwards. And then I could just because I'm not do we have to have a master?
The merchant will not like this one.
Sweet pup. We could get you a better master.
How about why don't we just be our own masters? Like I could be yours and then you could be his. He could be hers. No, you could be all of ours. And that sounds like a great idea. She seems to be the smart one. I'm going to kind of look at the sideburns. It's not you. Her, though. I'd do that. I mean, I'd follow that.
She
could
recognizes
just all
an alpha.
Have a skin
You
piece.
have a very good knows about you. Yes, she is the alpha, but no, she's not our master.
I could give you lessons, though.
But didn't you say I'm a myth?
Moth
How do you give a
time.
lesson to a myth? If I don't exist technically until now.
There are rumors and myths and things going back very far about your kind, but we've never seen one. We've never heard of one actually existing.
Can you tell me what the myth says, maybe?
Is that wise, Moth?
Yes, you might as well. She knows nothing.
I know nothing.
All right.
I'd like to call on ancient knowledge.
That's a 32 under my 72. I'm very smart. Muted.
For fuck's sake. Sorry, I muted myself because I was freaking out over all of that. Tell me specifically what you're trying to recall.
Everything regarding bloodhounds around the mythology around them.
Okay.
What makes them different, more from hounds, is the biggest thing. We know about hounds.
Yeah, you guys know about hounds. Okay. Specifically, the reason they tried to breed blood mages with hounds to create a bloodhound was to unlock specific abilities like tracking someone across the world. And this type of hound is a very good guard dog.
All right, well, bloodhounds, they're supposedly used to track from anywhere. Your master gives you a scent, you know where they are always.
Oh my god, I can smell everything.
Yeah,
Smell
different.
everything.
That's just your normal nose. Yeah, I mean, if I were to say, kind of look over at Ash, I don't know, give you something strong of his. Wherever he is in the world, when you're nice and horned, you would know exactly where he is.
Huh.
Exactly. Oceans, forests, mountains, doesn't matter.
You would also know that she won't need a scent. She only needs a name. But I don't know if you want to tell her that.
I don't think he does.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I do.
Okay.
The other thing, you're very good at guarding. Your master's with you. He says, you protect me. You'll do a better job than I would, that's for sure.
Thank you.
It's not my specialty.
But he really should not have left you.
Oh.
So how do I not eat him?
Oh, you could just eat him.
Why not? What's wrong with eating him? He's weak.
He seems like a really nice guy, and I think I kind of love him.
Cry me tears of blood.
He's a
I
glorified
wanna-
pervert.
Eat him though at the same time.
Yeah, that's
really
'cause he's
conflicting.
weak. He's weak. You're feeling the instinct.
Everyone must be fucking weak then, because I want to eat everybody. Everybody! I want to eat everybody.
Compared
Let's
to
eat
you.
everybody.
You have to control yourself.
Just please.
I think this is actually where we're going to switch scenes. Right here. Back to Trick.
One moment here.
Oh, sorry.
No. It was just my earbud kind of came apart.
Right.
My God, guys, that was fucking awesome. Oh my God. I just want to say as an outside person, like, your accents, like, I think I came 3 times.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you.
for each one of you. Anyway. Or 4 times, I guess. Okay. Did you see my DM on the Zoom chat?
Oh, balls.
No, it's no big deal. I just want you to know, like, keep that in your pocket.
Oh, yes. Yes, I think that would be a great idea. Keep in mind
Cool.
that does cost something.
Yes, I know.
Yep, okay.
I know.
All right.
Yep. Okie dokie.
Would you like
So,
to be at the
we're on
Lucky
the road.
Rabbit now, or would you like to still be on the road? I will leave it up to you.
I think, what time of day is it?
It's around noon or 1 in the afternoon.
Okay, so businesses will be open.
Yes.
Okay. I think I'm going to take a detour, a short, slight detour from the Lucky Rabbit because I twinged on an idea. I'm going to go to wherever like they would sell like metal clothing, like heavy metal clothing.
Like Hot Topic? Sorry. that's
Maybe,
a dumb joke.
maybe, or like if there's an adult shop
Yeah.
here, because I want to find a proper collar.
Okay. Now, when you
For my
say
dog.
metal clothing, do you mean metal
Like heavy
clothing?
metal, like rock and roll.
Right. But then there's also, you could go to an adult shop and get a collar. Like, I just want to
either one.
differentiate.
Whatever would have like a
Okay.
leather collar. Yeah,
I think you'd have more luck at an adult shop in this small
That's
town.
perfectly
Yep.
fine.
Okay.
Perfectly fine.
All right. All right. What's the name of this adult shop?
I think it would be called.
I assume
If
you
it's a
go
small
here.
town,
Yeah.
it would have to have like a normal sounding name.
Mhm.
Like, because I know the porn shop in our town, like in Billings, Montana,
Mhm.
it was called Guy Books,
Yeah.
but everybody knew that was the porno place.
Yeah.
That's where you got like mags and videos and stuff. So it'd probably be like something of that nature. Let's say why don't we just call it the library? And
Okay.
if you go to the library, everybody knows where you're going.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Wait,
It's
the
like, yeah,
library or the
you gotta
actual
go to the
library?
you check out a book.
Wait,
Yeah.
the library or the library? All right. All right.
Yeah,
all
you
right.
know what I
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
Like, I'm
All right.
18. Take me to the library.
Yeah, I could go to the library for
Yeah.
the first time. All right, I love it. Okay, so the library. Okay. And what does this shop look like?
It's you have to access it from the alley. It doesn't have like a real storefront.
Okay.
It's like on the corner of the alley. Like the front of the building is like a bar, and the back of the building, they're connected, but the back of the building that you go into the alley, there's a little like sign that says the library, and you go in there.
Okay. One last question. Do you know the owner?
I would say no, not here.
Okay.
If I was in LA or Hollywood or something, then maybe, but here I wouldn't.
Do you not come here?
No, this is not business. This is not where I do any business.
Okay, so you've never been here before. You know that it exists, but you've never been here, or were you here when you were younger?
This is like my hometown.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
like an established place
Okay.
in not Grand Theory. We're not in Grand Theory.
No,
Are we?
Ashmore.
Ashmore, thank you. This is an established
Ashmore.
place in Ashmore where like the kids would come and like there's a rite of passage for 18-year-olds.
Okay, so you have been here before. I was just wondering how much you frequent this place when you come home, because you are well known in the industry. So I wonder if the owner would recognize you, even if you're not close.
He might.
Yeah.
There's a good chance that if depending on how old they are, because I've been out of the business for like 10, 15 years.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like out of like doing my own scenes.
Yeah, you've been producing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But if he studies the classics.
Yeah, so he might be like, you look familiar. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You head in. What kind of collar are you looking for?
I'm not looking for anyone in particular. I think I'll know it when I see it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
for me.
Okay. 56.
There is no one in here when you walk inside. And that strikes you as a little bit odd.
When I walk in, does the door make a jingle sound?
Mhm.
Okay.
But there's nobody at the front counter.
Okay.
Yeah. Does anything catch your eye in here?
Looking around, and I see like what it looks like sort of like an eye, like a mask or like something to cover the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But what really strikes me about it is it has gold spikes on it. And I like pick it up and I hold it in my hand and I keep looking around and I see like a bachelorette novelty section with like, you know, like dick straws and that kind of stuff. But there is like it's a small book with like sex coupons on it.
Okay.
But it has a lock, like a heart locket on it. I grabbed that too. And I kind of look at it and like, I get an idea in my head.
What comes into your mind right now?
I'm picturing Lilith with that shoddy, like, well, not shoddy, but like that loose, ill-fitting belt that I gave her around her neck. And I imagine that belt, I picture myself like taking the gold spikes out of the mask and putting them into the leather of the belt collar, and also like affixing the gold heart locket.
Is this trance-like when you're imagining doing this? Like, is this just you thinking to do this, or is this like you potentially tapping into a power you didn't realize you had?
I guess you could say it feels like I was supposed to find this.
Yeah. Okay. What do you do now?
I go to the counter and see if there's like a bell to ring or something to get somebody's attention.
There is. I'm assuming you ring the bell. Okay. Nobody comes to the front.
Hello? Anyone here?
There's no response.
I look at the sign to make sure like there's like an open sign or something like that. Like either something neon or one of those.
Yep, there
we're
is
open, we're closed.
There's not a neon sign, but there is the flip open, and it does say open, yes.
Sign says open. Is anyone here?
No response.
All right. I look at the tag of the mask and the little sex coupon booklet with the locket on it, and I see how much it costs. I'm guessing it's probably not going to be more than like 40 bucks. 15.
I'm gonna say
okay,
15
there you
bucks. Yeah, it's a little mask and locket. It's fine. It's like 15 bucks.
Yeah. I take a because in my go bag that I keep. Oh, I forgot to mention that.
That's
like
why
I put
you
it in
changed.
chat afterwards. That's why I'm wearing a different shirt, because Trick would always have a go bag in his Escalade just in case he needed to change of clothes or he needed.
You did mention that in a
toothbrush,
previous
deodorant,
episode.
that kind of stuff, but also like $100 cash, at least $100 cash.
Okay.
For emergency purposes.
Okay.
So take a 20 out of there or 20 out of my pocket and put it on the counter and snap the tags off.
Okay.
And just kind of leave the tags.
Nice.
Like next to the 20.
How very thoughtful. Okay.
I'm leaving. I'm buying this. I left the tags on the counter there. You can keep the change and get yourself a beer after work or whatever if you're listening somewhere. Or if the cameras, wherever the cameras are, if they catch me. I just want you to know right there. All right, bye. And I start to walk out.
Roll for me privately, please.
Okay.
Do you have any spider sense bullshit?
I have check it out, which is notice.
Okay. Yeah, let's use that one. What's that?
Okay. It's 15 and my mind is 75.
Okay.
Would you? Is that what the roll was for against?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's a little bit over, but it's
Okay, cool.
it's a little bit over, but it's still underneath your main one. So this is a partial. You feel as you're walking out the door, you feel like a tingling up your spine a little bit, like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. It's just a moment as you're leaving.
Now, is it the kind of feeling like someone walked across my grave, or is it the kind of feeling that I'm being watched?
Roll, please.
Okay. 92.
The former. Like someone walked over your grave.
And since Trick probably read or heard something on a commercial, that smell is the closest connection to memory.
Yes.
Just gonna take a big whiff right now, just cause.
You can have a hunch roll for this. Bank a
Okay.
hunch roll. All right.
Okay. This is my bank hunch roll. 70.
I need to
But I can flip flop those, so that's okay.
I need to ask someone a question, and I have to wait for a response, please.
Okay, no problem. Oh, and Katie, thank you. By the way, I got that message.
Meanwhile,
Why, Johnny Ringo, you look like someone just walked over your grave.
yeah. I don't know if he is here right now. All right. Okay. You smell, it smells like very strongly of cigarettes and beer.
Would I connect that with Brian or not?
Please hold.
Okay.
No.
I wouldn't? Okay.
It's a
Okay.
different. I think that you know the cigarettes that Brian smokes, and you know the cigarettes that you smoke. It is not the same,
Okay.
but it's very much like. It almost smells like they had it and smoked, like literally right where you're standing, but they're gone now, right? But it still smells pretty fresh.
I'm gonna analyze the scene
Okay.
and see like if there's an ashtray or like something like that. Okay.
Go ahead and roll
All
for
right,
me.
here we go. 30 for analyze, mine to 75, rolled an 80.
Okay. It's just over. I'm going to say, I'll give you this. There's something weird about this.
Okay.
Great, cool. We just have a vehicle driving by in the background. My apologies. So yeah, there's something strange about this, but it's just a little unsettling.
Okay.
Like it shouldn't
I'll
smell this
make a
fresh.
mental note of it and trying to remember the smell, but I got
Okay.
more pressing matters.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah, and all of that takes place in like a split second. It's
Yeah.
just like, stop. What is that? All right.
Okay.
And out I go back to my Escalade and to the Lucky Rabbit. I throw the mask and the book in the passenger seat.
Okay. Twice in one episode, as Trick drives off, we get to see something else as the audience. We see standing in the back room a man who's wearing it looks like all we can see is his suit. It's a bit tattered. And he was looking out the back door and watching Trick. He is smoking a cigarette. He takes a big inhale. And then down on the floor, we see the owner of this sex shop laying on the ground, twisted unnaturally, sort of like a beetle when it dies, except backwards. His eyes are wide open, It looks like he wants to be screaming, but his mouth is closed. Back to Trick.
Yeah, I totally get that walked over my grave feeling now. It's like that,
my goodness.
you know, you like just stop yourself before you thought there was stairs, and it's just no stairs. It's just a straight
You're
drop.
like, oh God,
You
I
just
almost
barely
fell
stop
off
yourself,
the
like,
cliff there.
"Phew."
Yep. Yep.
Oh man. Okay.
And in fact, let's actually take our break there. Let's do that for today.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Let's do that. It'll be fine.
I'm
It'll be fine.
gonna need to walk around a little bit.
All right. So we're going to be right back, everybody. Take a break, stretch your legs, use the bathroom, wash your piss mittens. We will return. If you have a Twitch Prime and you haven't used it yet, or you feel like, you know, skipping a Starbucks or something this month or once a week, you can sub to the cast here, please. Please go give it to one of these beautiful people. They are amazing and we love them. And holy cow, what about that surprise? Am I right? Accents, outfits, come on. All right, we'll be back.
Without a shadow of a doubt, Nocturne will be right back. Without a shadow of a doubt, Nocturne will be right back. Nocturne continues right now. I didn't forget your coffee this time.
And welcome back, everybody. Trick, we are still with you. Would you like to be driving, or would you like to have arrived at the Lucky Rabbit? I will leave it up to you.
Let's go to the Lucky Rabbit.
All right. Lucky Rabbit it is. How do you enter the Lucky Rabbit, good sir?
I don't know, but this music makes me feel like I entered like a badass.
Yeah, you did probably. Yeah, let's describe it. Describe it. How do you enter the Lucky Rabbit? Are you feeling it, or?
I've got a pretty clear idea of what comes next. I just want to get a couple of answers.
Okay.
And ask them if I can I don't know, use a back room or something.
Okay.
So
right.
I walk in.
Yeah.
This is familiar to me.
Yeah.
I know this place is I picture it like Rick from Casablanca, like walking back into the bar.
Okay. Now I do have to say there is something strange here as you enter into this bar, and you don't even need to roll for this because this is how weird it is. It looks like time hasn't passed. People are sitting in the same place. This is like when you left. All the lighting's the same. The same people are in here. And that's probably the first thing you notice as you enter in. But Jazz, however, is waiting at the bar for you. Or she's at the bar and she notices you come in. Did you forget something?
No. Something I want to know this time.
All right. You want a drink?
Love one. Surprise me.
Okay, what are you thinking about right now?
What am I thinking about? I'm thinking about...
When he says surprise me, what is he thinking about?
I'm thinking about blood. And the reason why I'm thinking about blood is because I have to, like, it has not, like, left far from his mind that how I give power to my hound. And that's straight murder, dog.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. She produces a Caesar and puts it on the table for you.
What's this?
It's what you wanted. Hey, man, I don't make the rules.
I take a long sip, drink about half of it, put it down.
Roll for me.
I'd
This
love
can be
to.
public.
Public, you said?
Yep, public is fine.
76.
Boy, that's
The
potent.
shittiest number. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. You're very close to a 69.
I was thinking I followed 76. Is all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the shittiest one. You feel pretty strange when you drink this. Like, it's definitely rejuvenating, but it tastes a little bit coppery. Just a slight hint. But it still feels good. You feel good when you have it. Feel energized. What can I help you with?
Delicious as always. Well, got a couple of questions and a request. Start with the questions.
Oof, a request. Let's take it slow, Trick.
Humble request. This is
All right.
not... I mean, I can manage without it, but we'll get to that.
You don't have to be humble with me.
Fair enough. So, seems like you're very knowledgeable about all this stuff.
I know a
do
little
you
bit
know
about a lot of things.
What do you know about dogs? In particular, bloodhounds.
Why don't we go to the back room?
Let's.
Um,
I grab my drink.
roll one more time for me.
Do I see the aviator in the place?
I was just wondering if you were going to notice this. Yes, he's still sitting in the same spot.
Okay, because I'm specifically looking for him, but I'll roll right now.
Yeah.
70.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right. So as you are walking into the back room, so again, the wall is blank until Jazz approaches it. That same
what
spot.
I'm saying is, like, when if I notice the aviator,
I actually was seeing if someone else noticed you, but you do notice the aviator for sure. You don't even need to roll for that. He's in the same spot that he was in.
I look at him and
Yeah. He seems surprised to see you, nods, raises his drink, and toasts you. And
I don't say anything. I just...
Okay. Just like last time, the wall is absolutely blank until Jazz walks up to it, and then appearing suddenly is an archway for you to cross and go in between. There are two people standing on the other side. It looks sort of bouncer-ish. It's not like they're big, though. They're, I'd say, medium build, and they're just kind of standing there. And she leads you into the back room. All right.
I gotta get one of these for my house.
Oh, good luck. All right, so what is this about hounds?
Well,
She sits down.
I'll sit. wherever is appropriate to sit. Like,
Yeah, there's like
in front,
huge
across from her.
Chesterfield couches and stuff around. It's
Okay.
like a lounge room, you know, like a private room
Okay.
you could book.
Cool. I'll sit next to her to talk. Yeah, I find myself in a situation where one of my new acquaintances, she was the loud one, crazy one. I describe Lilith
Okay.
to her. Her.
The rabbit.
She ain't a rabbit no more.
Okay. Go on.
She woke up. She woke right up.
How?
We were faced with a bad situation. And
You want me to be straight with you? You got to be straight with me. What bad situation? What happened?
now, correct me if I'm wrong. Did Lilith change before the shadow figure of my father, or
During, I believe. That was her awakening moment.
was that the first time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I just want to make sure that I had my recollection right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll be straight with you. 100%.
All right.
Shadowy figure took the form of my deceased father. We didn't have a very good relationship.
Where was this?
Scared. I was in a cabin. Briar's grandfather's cabin. Out past,
Wallace's place.
yeah.
You went to
think so.
Wallace's? All right,
I
hang on.
think so.
Hang on. She leans forward and knocks on the wooden table, the like coffee table in front of you, and somebody comes to the door. It's a young girl, Asian. She's got like really beautiful straight hair that's kind of like in a pixie cut, and then it comes over one eye. And she comes to the door and she says, "Yes, I need you to get me a watch quickly, please." And then she leaves. All right, listen, Henry, I can call you Henry, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
You're stuck in a time loop here, and it's been maybe 5 minutes. But for you, it's been what? How long? Since you left the bar.
Since I left,
Yeah.
not quite sure. A little less than a day, maybe more.
Okay. Shit. Okay, the other girl comes up back to the door and like leans over and hands her Jazz something, and Jazz takes it and then puts it on the counter for you, or the coffee table for you.
That's why you asked me if I forgot something, isn't it? Time only moved a little bit ahead for you. But for me, I mean, look at the stubble.
Yeah. It's a little more than alarming. I mean, time moves differently here anyway, but I can usually tell where you're coming from and what time it is. And I couldn't. That's for you, by the way. She gestures to the pocket watch on the table.
Well, what is it? I can see it's a pocket watch, but I can probably tell you, or you could probably going to tell me it's not a pocket watch.
No,
or
it
just a pocket watch.
absolutely is a pocket watch. It'll help you keep track of what time it actually is. Remember when I said you had only so much time before a cleaner was coming?
Now, is that my time or your time?
That's that time. She gestures to the watch. You got 3 days.
I grab it and I look at it. How do I know where we're at?
Question. You have
Yeah.
seen Briar's pocket watch, right?
Yeah, was the one her grandfather gave her, but
Yeah.
I never like looked closely at it.
Okay. All right then. Well, it's you got 3 days from now, so just keep an eye on that. Obviously, when it goes over 24 hours, you're in a new day.
All right.
Okay.
So it's only been 5 minutes. So we got 2 days, 23 hours, and 55 minutes.
3 days, 2 hours, and 25 minutes. But yes, essentially.
All right.
Can you remember that?
Yeah, I can remember that. Do I need to keep it wound?
No. You're good.
Okay.
Just pay attention to it.
All right.
Yeah,
I put it in my
I'm
pocket.
worried. I'm worried about this whole situation, Henry. I
That's why I need your help, or at least your advice. Lilith became a hound. And if I'm not mistaken, a hellhound. She's my hellhound. We went through the whole thing. She ate of my flesh and drank of my blood, just like the old Bible times.
That's impossible.
Well, I'm standing right here telling you it's not. You
She
can tell when
leans
I'm
back and looks you up and down for a minute. Her eyes are lingering on you. You're telling me you tamed a hound? And not just any hound, but a bloodhound?
Bloodhound, hellhound, I'm not even sure. But yes. The professor, you remember the professor, right? Crazy hair, old guy.
Yeah, I remember.
I could see his boner peeking through his pants.
Yeah, I bet.
He was so excited, so rare, he said. He started furiously writing in his book.
Which book?
His notebook. His book that he's gonna leave to the world or leave to his kin or something. Just takes notes on all the supernatural shit that's going on. I don't know if
What does
he's
this
gonna
book look
publish
like?
it or- What does it look like? I don't know. Is it like a black diary, like leatherbound or something?
Theo, BB, what does your book look like? I don't know if he's here.
I am here. Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah. So it looks like one of those, if you've been in like an old church with one of those really old King James Bibles sitting on the like pedestal in front, like the really old leather bound, very worn, it
Floppy.
looks like that, kind of floppy. It looks like it may have been reinforced a little bit over time. So like it's not as floppy as those, but it's very old and very well used. With
Like it might have been handed down from your father to you, blah, blah.
you wouldn't know who handed it down to me necessarily, but
I'm
yes.
saying age-wise.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. It looks like it's a generational thing of some kind.
Okay, cool.
It could just be use, but it looks old.
It looks
Okay.
real old.
Really, really old.
Yeah.
And there's a
I'll
language
confirm that.
you can't read on the front and the back.
Okay. Well, you ever watched like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, his father's diary?
No.
Kind of got that kind of feel to it. Like he holds on to that like it's an heirloom. It's old, like an old Bible,
Okay.
leather.
Bible,
Yeah.
I can understand.
Languages I don't understand on the cover and stuff, but he was writing it down. I'm guessing it's a collected knowledge of some sort.
Interesting. Her body language changes a little bit here, you'll notice. A little bit more defensive. She leans back, she crosses her arms, she crosses one leg over the other.
I'm going to check it out
Go
or
for it.
analyze which one. Can I
Whichever one
analyze
you'd
it?
like.
I want to analyze the scene, her body language, to see
Okay.
if what she's upset with. Is it the professor? Is it the book or whatever? Just kind of
Okay.
suss out
Yep.
what her body language tell me. Okay.
Go for it. What is your
11.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Doubles and a success.
Doubles
super
and a
success.
success. Okay, yeah. Her
Yep.
body language changed with Theo and specifically the mention of his book.
Okay. That book has some importance, huh?
Yeah. Maybe.
None of my business. All I want to know is how do I keep this hound under control, because it's my understanding that if I somehow become less powerful than my hound, the hound eats me right up.
She'll eat you. All right. Well, do you have anything of hers?
Now, hold on a second. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When she took that chunk out of my leg, I know it healed.
Yeah.
But did it leave a scar?
Yeah. If you want it to, it's up to you.
Well, that's what I'm going to say. Like, the only thing I have of hers is the scar she left me. I pull up my pant leg and show her.
She reaches over without really asking or waiting for permission and just touches your leg and the scar on it. And she puts the finger to her mouth. You're strong enough. I don't understand.
Am I?
Yes.
That's the reason why I came to you, because I didn't want to chance it. When I come back, I will come back to Lilith, Briar. I want them to know that I have her under control. And I didn't want there to be any question about it. I left quite a hurry and didn't tell anybody. And that's the reason. I want to be able to protect them. I don't want them to be put in any danger. I had to make sure I was strong enough. And you're saying that I am?
Yeah. What's stopping you?
What's stopping me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Seems like the only thing that's stopping you from knowing you're strong enough is you. You can't feel it?
Maybe that's why I came here. How do I feel it? You just touched my leg and then put it to your mouth. How can I do that to know? Is there meditation? Is there something I can do?
I mean, hounds shouldn't exist here, let alone a bloodhound. So I don't really know much. You should have a connection with her. You should be able to tell. You should be able to feel it.
I do.
Okay.
I felt it as I was driving away. I felt like I don't have any children, but I can only think that it would be like leaving my child with a babysitter for the first time.
Yeah. Okay. It's similar.
It felt wrong to leave her behind, but I had to be sure. And I guess maybe I'm just looking for some sort of reassurance that I did the right thing by making sure. But I don't think you can give it to me. I think I got to give that to myself.
When you walked up to the bar, what did it look like? What did you see?
The bar? What do you mean? This bar?
Mm-hmm. That it's actually in character. Jazz asks you what the bar looked like.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jazz is asking.
That's okay,
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead. Okay. What did I see?
Yeah.
I saw a crowd of people. I couldn't see any of their faces. I know they were there. But it was
No.
like,
The outside of the bar.
oh. What did I see when I approached?
Yeah. What did the bar look like?
Did it look different to me?
Nope.
Like, okay. It looked the same. Looked like just like it did when I left it.
Describe it to me. Trust me, Henry.
Describe this bar.
That's right.
It's kind of like the TARDIS. No Doctor Who? Bigger on the inside?
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
You look on the outside and it seems like such a small rundown shack of a bar. Old wood, old signage. When you walk in, it's nice. Big. Back rooms, upstairs. But outside, it looks like it's got no business having any of that.
My bar used to be beautiful. Listen to me, Henry. You and your hound and your little group, your entourage, are the only things standing between something terrible and something great. You. It's your choice. You have that power.
What do I need to do?
Take it.
Take the power?
She nods at
Is
you.
that what? Oh. I intend to.
Her body language changes again. She uncrosses her arms, uncrosses her legs, leans towards you a little bit. I have rules. I'm not supposed to assist. This cannot be a place for you to feed or recharge or become stronger. But I can tell you where you can go.
That'd be real helpful.
She pulls out a pad of paper and a pen from underneath the coffee table where there's like a little slot, I guess. And she scribbles something down. It looks like an address for you. But it's really strange because you don't recognize the street name as anything in the town that you're currently in. Here you go. And I can't, unfortunately, give you a phone number, but that should help.
I've lived here all my life, and I don't know where this is.
Shit. All right, what is around near you?
Not much. I live kind of on the outskirts of town.
Okay,
You gotta
but
drive about 10 minutes
what's
outside
in your
town to get
town?
to my place.
What's your town called?
Down I'm in Ashmore. About an hour outside of the whole Grand Theory. Nice stretch of road, small town, real nice folks. Couple of bars and a post office. High school. College. Very small college, community college.
Okay. She takes that piece of paper back, scribbles out the address on it. That place doesn't exist for you. Here, call this number. I did not give you this number. She scribbles
I
the
don't
phone
even
number
know
down.
who you.
Great. Do you know how to get stronger? Know what you're doing?
There was a minute there where I kind of wanted to play dumb and say no and have you explain it to me, but I know what I need to do.
All right. Good luck. Though I don't think you'll need it.
Thank you, Jazz.
Henry?
Appreciate it. And the drink. You always know exactly what I need.
Don't forget.
I pull out the watch.
Yeah, she doesn't get up. Yeah.
Time is not on my side.
No, it really isn't.
I remember.
I'm counting on you.
Well, like my daddy said, all you can do is your best. I can promise you that. And I turn and I walk out, or make to leave the place.
Yeah. Okay. Do you do anything else here? Do you want?
I just make one quick stop
Okay. Yep.
at the table or wherever the aviator's standing.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he's there. Aviator and bowler hat guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, hello again.
How you doing? Now, just want to say I'm pressed for time. Which is funny if you know what kind of situation I'm in. But just want to say I haven't forgot. Owe you a drink. And if you're still here, the next time I get back here, I'd love to have a nice long chat with you about, well, just about anything.
He has to make a roll. Hold on.
Okay.
I'll be waiting. He does not
Cheers.
take his eyes off of you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I finished the rest of my drink.
He'll
I
finish
put
his.
it on like the nearest table or whatever. Or if there's somebody walking around with like a platter or whatever, I don't know
None of that.
how this place works.
Yeah,
But yeah,
there's no
I'll just
staff.
set it down in a place that seems reasonable. And I walk away and then I stop and I turn around and I turn to the guy with the bowler hat. I look at him, I go, is that hat comfortable? I didn't like the last one I was wearing.
Very.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. How'd I go?
Lord help me. Okay.
What? Lord help?
Yeah.
Am I just like walking really close to death or something? Like destruction and damnation? Like, and I don't even know it? Okay, shut up. Let's keep going. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Okay. All right,
So
what else are you doing as you walk out of the Lucky Rabbit? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I called the number on the phone or on the piece of paper she gave me.
Okay. Oof. There is no answer.
Answer voicemail or anything? Can I leave a voicemail? Or?
There is no like voice on the voicemail, but you can leave a voicemail if you'd like. It does come up and say the person you are trying to reach.
Okay.
And then there's a moment of silence. Is unavailable at this time.
Gotcha.
So you can leave a message if you'd like.
I was given this number by a mutual friend from the Lucky Rabbit. If you want to give me a call back, they said you could help me. Looking to procure your services. Call me anytime. Anytime. Click. Hang up.
Okay.
And then I now that Jazz gave me like the confidence to know that like I'm good to go. Like I don't have to fear like not being strong.
What does that
I'm
feel
wondering-
like? When she told you, did you just suddenly feel it? Did you try to tap in? Like, do you actually feel stronger now?
I don't think I feel like anything supernaturally stronger. I feel there's a confidence instilled, and I think that if I'm going to get a feeling like that, like at least Trick feels this. If he's going to get that absolute feeling of strength and power, he has to be in the vicinity of Lilith.
Okay.
In order to feel that bond, that connection.
Okay.
But right now, he's reassured, feeling very confident.
Okay.
And you know that direct message I shot you.
Okay.
I don't know how organically we can make that come about. But yeah.
Which one?
I want to do that, but I don't know if I can do that, like, because I don't know about it yet, like spells wise.
Oh no, yeah, you okay. So the way spells work, or the way that I'm doing it is, especially with this spell, because of its nature, it's one of those things like if you're going to make an attempt to do it, you'll get better at it each time you do that spell. So you can feel like, I know how to do this. So you can try it at any point if you want. Yeah. So if that's something that you would like to do, we can do that. But we are going to switch scenes first. Back to our hounds.
No!
I'm sorry.
No, it's still my scene. No! Sorry. Okay.
I mean, it's still kind of your scene.
Well, it was honestly, it was for no other reason than I want to get back with you guys so badly.
In time, my child.
We'll take good care of her. It's fine.
That's what I'm saying, motherfuckers. You're fucking giving her bad thoughts and ideas and. Okay, I'm muting myself now. I'm muting.
What's going on in the woods? And I actually need everybody to roll for me.
I rolled a 15.
Oof. Okay.
76.
92.
Okay. Okay. I'd say you're probably too focused on the situation to really sense or notice this. The rest of you can smell and sense and see Lilith. You see what looks like a ghostly figure in the woods.
You still got the bar music, by the way.
Oh shit, thank you. Thank you very much. Good call.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you see like a ghostly figure in the woods.
So is that part of the hound thing? You see it, right?
It's
Yes, it is. But ghosts are not uncommon. You get a better vision with your hound senses.
Okay, what do you do about it? Is there a purpose?
You see it? What? Has you never seen a ghost before?
I didn't know it, I guess. Although I know someone who changes. It's complicated.
Is that
Okay.
Theo?
The woods?
Yeah, it looks like Theo
Theo?
on closer inspection.
Can he see my pretend clothes? Theo,
He
turn
doesn't.
around!
He doesn't seem to notice you at all, Lilith. He seems to be walking through the woods.
You can't normally talk to ghosts. They have a purpose, and they fulfill
No.
that purpose.
If that's who I think it is, he's not a ghost. Theo!
That is...
no.
Theo!
Talked some sense into it. It is a ghost. It's
No, shut up! Harry man, I just left him alive back there. Or wherever.
But you don't hear a word we said. There's many things in these woods right now.
Are you afraid?
No. Confused.
Why don't you go talk to it?
Yes.
Go on. We'll be here.
Aware. We won't leave.
Can you talk to them? Is that normal? Is this a joke?
You should go try.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna walk towards it. Theo! Hello? Theo? Hello? Theo! Professor, it's so wonderful to see you out in the woods at this time of night.
He
These
doesn't.
are my
He doesn't
friends.
react to you at all. His eyes are looking forward, and he is walking very slowly forward. He has a mark across his neck. His throat has been slit open. There is blood pouring down the front of his shirt, but he doesn't seem to mind.
I'm going to stand in his way and try to block his way.
He walks right through you.
Does it feel weird? Do I feel anything?
Roll for me.
I rolled a 71.
Oh yeah, your stomach flips. It's a bit weird.
Oh my god. Is he... Are you sure you guys don't want to come back to my house? I think I need to check on something because I'm pretty sure I left him alive and not in that state.
Ah, it's
Would
your
anyone
first
like to come
spectral.
with me?
How cute.
I know. Like she's
The
seen.
first what?
It's the first time she's seen a ghost.
I wonder if she's run into Ishna yet.
That's a big.
Excuse me. What was that?
Ishna, he's here.
Every time he says that word,
Oh,
like,
right.
disgusting
Right.
feels across my shoulders.
Right.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. That's right.
No, but why?
No, stop.
Use names so flippantly, Ash. Could we please? I know they don't care too much about us, but it's manners.
She's not giving us any. Why the fuck should I give her any?
It's manners between us and it, not us and her.
Right.
Come on now.
You do not want
Right.
him around.
No, he's a bitch.
Who is that?
Do not worry about him.
An old one.
That is very
What
old.
would happen if you were in contact with that person?
oh, you're not joking.
So that is an actual question. Okay.
Oh, she's fucking serious? Oh, shit. Oh.
Don't talk to demons, child.
That's just common sense.
Hey, come on now. Who the fuck would think talking with a demon is a good idea? Huh?
What? Did they pretend to be someone else, maybe?
They can do whatever the fuck they want.
What if one fed you?
They don't feed you, they feed on you.
Okay. Yeah.
Talking like a demon's like playing the house. They always win. Don't fuck with one. Not that you have to worry about
they've
it.
got that special button underneath the roulette table to make sure nobody wins.
So, hypothetically speaking, say you met one. Could you get rid of it? Like, eat it, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Easy. Don't feed it.
Don't feed it. What do they eat?
Pick your demon.
Yeah.
What about that one?
She really is impervious to everything, isn't she?
He is, and I don't know if it's a good idea to be speaking of him.
I don't know if you remember, if like 5 minutes ago, I mentioned it's been 24 hours since I started to bleed from every orifice in my body. So just play with me while I catch up a little fucking bit. I think I'm living with a demon.
Should we summon one so that she could see what they are really like?
We have some friends on that realm. We could bring one that won't,
Is this a joke?
Well, why would we care if it escapes? I'll be honest here. It's not gonna fuck with us.
There's so many things already here.
Yeah, we could just probably call one out. And then there's that the big one,
Too many
Is this-
eavesdropping right now. How about we get the fuck out? Let's take her with us. Let's get her the fuck out of here and let's get her caught up on things.
Yeah, it's a good idea. What if there's that dear fucker.
Jim?
Yeah, stop using his fucking name.
Sorry. I think I almost touched him once.
Why?
I offered him a ride in my car.
All right.
I thought it was a dude.
Not exactly mean. He's just old.
He does not exactly look like a man. Why would you invite him into your car?
Good question. You really don't have much up here, do you, little pup?
I thought he did. I'm starting to second guess it.
That's probably a good idea. Open mind.
Who is
You
teaching
learn
you
more.
about this?
Nothing. Nobody.
You
I
said
told you
were
that
a
fuck
man.
just keeps writing. Oh, she pooped. He took. Like, I went to the bathroom and he took it. And he drew it.
Fucking scientist.
How did he know you went to the bathroom?
I mean, I shit an entire rabbit. So I may have said something.
Nice.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Why do I... You should just forget that scientist boy.
I would like to eat him, but no one will let me.
Well, didn't you just say he was dead? A little hard to eat him if you
I
said
mean,
it.
he wasn't. He wasn't, though. That's new. Pointing in the direction that the ghost just walked. It's new.
He's gone, by the way.
Yes.
Well, why don't we meet a demon? And then we can, teach you things.
Welcome to a whole new world.
Teach you how to defend yourself.
That would be a good idea, I suppose.
Give her some basics. Maybe she could figure out what the fuck she is and what she's capable of, and maybe she can eat her fucking master and get
Well,
down to
that's-
some real business.
You're finally talking like someone who actually understands, Ash. Good fucking job.
I'm just a fucking scout, right? That's what the master wants me. I've been in Canada for 100 fucking years. Give me a break.
All right, little scout, fine.
Wait. 100 years. How? Do we live? I don't want to live that long. I don't want to live that long.
As long as you have a master, you will not die.
Oh, God damn it.
I've had more than one.
Oh, lady.
Did you eat him?
One of them.
Do you have to eat him? Is that like a thing?
Don't have to, but sometimes it's a...
So they told me that it's like me losing my mind if I eat him. Is that just like blaming women's ovaries for their moods kind of thing? Like, really, I can just fucking do it anytime? Or am I really going to lose control of all my faculties and eat everyone around me?
No, look at Solomon. He's fine.
You lose control. That is the truth. But if there's another master nearby that can whip you into shape, maybe one you had been eyes on for a little while. Moth, may I? May I give a little more details into
Yes,
the
you might as
master?
well.
Thank you. Have you felt what he has felt before?
Yeah.
He feels what you feel too.
What?
It's mutual. So,
wait, you guys all have the same person?
no, God, no.
No.
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
No.
It seemed disgusting. I didn't want to say anything. It just seemed-
No.
Sorry. Just new to this. Just used to be a nurse. I think I still work at the local hospital.
Not anymore.
Yeah, those days are done.
Probably
But-
not anymore, right?
If you don't
no.
want him
I
to
call
know
him?
what you feel, you need to have blank slate.
What?
You need to clear your mind.
How do you do that?
Practice.
How do I do that?
Meditation, prayer, common ways to do such a thing.
Pray to what?
Well, I pray to the Holy Father. Who do you pray to?
Nobody.
All right, well, find something, I suppose.
Science.
Yeah, really, we have to take this one.
You guys Christian? Is that a thing? Christian dogs?
Well, it's one of the ways you could apply, but you do not need to do that.
Yeah, I would say it's the best way. It's lasted the longest, Matt.
Speaking of, Ma, who are you summoning? Are you just like anybody that will answer your call, or are you purposely picking a specific target?
A demon that plays to one's fears.
Okay. A specific fear?
A fear of being alone.
Oh man, you're cruel. Okay.
Bitch. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Holy shit. Okay. All right. Continue, please.
Anyway.
Okay, so you're gonna like make a demon or something come out of the ground.
Most of the time, it is sink or swim, yes? We?
Are you from hell? Is that a thing?
No.
You were
from
born. Huh? I think you're right.
What's a hellhound versus blood? You guys aren't like. You look normal. Why don't I look normal?
You haven't controlled your powers yet. You're still a pup.
How long does that last?
You will learn.
All right. Cool. Let's fucking summon something. Oh, how do you do that?
Holy shit.
It's usually just
Please
us, because it's very easy.
Roll for Lilith/Emma. Please roll your dodge skill.
Okay. I rolled a 9.
All right. Please describe what this is like when something rips up from the ground, but you are prepared and you dodge it. There's nothing you can see, but you can feel its presence.
I think she probably just jumps back instantly away from it.
Okay.
But kind of like lands on all fours and kind of like a golem pose, kind of just like staring at whatever it was that she got that insane feeling from.
Cheers, quit, come on.
The fuck is that? That feels disgusting. Why is it? Oh my god, it smells. Oh my, what is that?
That is the demon.
Roll
Don't
again,
insult
please.
it.
Me?
Yep.
I rolled a 57.
You are rocked in one hit. It's like right into your gut, and you fling backwards and hit a tree and then hit the ground.
Okay.
You are feeling really fucked up.
Nah, not as quick as I had hoped. Maybe you should become a hound, yes. Perhaps that would be a good idea, little pup.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. No! And I'm just gonna like burst into blood and guts and just a pile of goo everywhere and just kind of like standing there like snarling and shaking, just this wet, disgusting, oozing bloodhound with like maggots and dead pieces just falling off of me and bugs and worms crawling in and out of my eye sockets. I probably only have one eye and it's all whited over and disgusting, and you can see there's like a parasite floating around in the lens of that one eye, and she's just like shaking there in the blood and guts, just kind of like looking at the demon, kind of like back and forth from every person, like I don't know what to do. But that felt really good.
A drop of that blood hits my lip, and I just like lap it up real quick.
What does the demon look like?
You
Now
can't
that you can-
see anything. No one can.
Cool. Gosh, do you have you have a leash if she goes crazy?
I'm gonna look straight at him and just kind of like my head just starts to shake so hard back and forth. You can't really tell. It's just like vibrating. Like you can't look straight at her. Just looking at him like a fucking leash.
Are you three staying in your human form? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're just
Well, I'm
watching.
leaning against a
Yeah,
tree and
you're
just watching
watching.
and seeing
Okay.
how she performs.
That's exactly
Okay.
the same.
Okay.
got
Emma,
this.
go ahead and roll for me.
I rolled a 12.
Oh man, it's weird. You're in this woods, but you don't see anything. You don't hear anything. There's nothing around you. You can smell a faint scent, but otherwise nothing. What do you
Fuck
do?
is this? She's gonna start spinning, kind of like a dog panicked, like not knowing because there's nowhere to hide behind, and she doesn't really know where to put her back. And now she's really anxious that this is like a test, like the Matrix, and there's gonna be like rows of guns or something.
Okay.
Do I know Kung Fu?
Okay.
Just panic all around, like no clue what to do, what just happened.
But you're not leaving. You're staying right here, but you're just kind of on the lookout.
I think there's literally nothing around me at all.
Not that you see, no, other than these folks here.
I think I'm gonna start walking, looking for people. Where the fuck did everybody go?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and start
right.
smelling frantically. Where did everyone go? Why am I alone? I've turned into a hound and I'm suddenly in this area with nobody, anybody at all. I'm gonna panic, smell, and just start moving in zigzag patterns back and forth, sniffing the ground, like dragging my face along the dirt, and just chunks of skull are coming off behind me, and teeth and bones and blood and guts, just like leaving a trail as I drag my face through the forest, trying to get a scent of somebody.
All right. You don't smell anything, but go ahead and roll again.
I rolled a 99. She's gonna start looking up and just start to snarl really loud and deep growl, just kind of growling like a warning, like don't touch me, don't fucking touch me. What the fuck is that?
No parents. No master. No friends. God, you're useless. Nobody likes you. Do you even like yourself?
She's gonna just kind of put her ears back and just kind of like sit on her haunches, realizing that no one's here, and there's just an effervescent voice speaking in her ear. Her own insecurities, pretty much, and everything she has going through her mind.
I'm no demon. It sounds like your voice, by the way.
I'm gonna think to myself and prove what you are.
I'm you. You think I need to lie? This is the easiest one I've ever done. What do you do?
Easiest what?
Person. You go to work, you go home, go to sleep, do it all again. What's this person that means something to you? Does he even know you exist? Berman?
She's thinking about how all of this she's gone through and she hasn't had one text from him or one call from work. Not one person is looking for her at all, and she's been missing from home this whole time.
Nobody gives a shit about you.
Doesn't matter. 'Cause I can eat them.
Tasty. Fill that void.
With blood.
Go ahead and roll again.
Rolled a 41.
Okay. You suddenly see a very dark figure. It's like this kind of, I want to say shroud. It looks sort of like a cloud. It's constantly moving, and it gets thrown back because Jim has come out of the woods and grabbed it and clawed it and thrown it against the trees.
I'm going to stand up really quick and just get super alert, like military dog stance, ears straight up. Probably a bunch of skin flies off me from how fast I move, and I'm just going to look straight at Jim, just like literal jaw drop. My jaw probably falls off to the ground, and I'm just like, and in my mind, I'm like, holy fuck, Jim.
He grows a little bit bigger when you think, holy fuck, Jim. Like a bit stronger, you know, a bit bigger and more muscly, you know, in an instant, the moment you think that. And he looks at you and he smiles because he has a mouth that has formed, but it doesn't look like it opens. But he smiles at you And then he turns and goes back to fighting this creature that you can now sort of see.
We don't see this?
You all see it. Yeah, you're all just sitting here
Okay,
watching.
yeah,
Yeah, you guys
that's
see
like
it.
how it's
You guys
going.
see it. Oh, yeah.
Can I see them yet, or are they still completely?
Oh, yeah, you can see them. You've
Okay,
always
I
been
can.
able to see them, just not
Okay,
the demon.
just
Yeah.
not.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, you're fine.
I probably look at Jim because he's intervening on us seeing how
Yeah.
powerful she is. Jim, don't you fuck off right now.
Jim, this is not the time.
Let her, please. She needs to prove her strength, and all you're doing is making her weaker. We cannot lean on you.
He doesn't respond. He continues trying to spear this creature with his horns, his antlers.
Throw
I
a
need to
rock at him.
fucking kill
Throw a
him.
rock at him.
Jim?
Mott, do we need to help and take care of this? He's getting antsy.
Yeah.
Like pointing at Ash.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to have to do this, but let's just take care of it.
It would make a tasty snack, would it not?
Man,
I'm gonna spin around on them and start to snarl like insanely protectively of Jim at all three of them.
Oh, come now, little
Just maggots and blood and like some vomit just starts to ooze out of my teeth from like bile from stress, probably.
Little puppy, it's not worth it.
I'm gonna think worth what? The fuck's
Or
the point
maybe
of
it
this?
is. Or maybe it is. All right. I'm game. Wanna go?
Let's go.
Come on. Let's go.
You want me as backup, Jim?
I'm gonna start just frantically looking between all three of them. Like, seriously, are you seriously gonna try to kill Giant Jim? And I'm gonna start snarling really bad and just shaking, and all my haunches are gonna go up, just like razors of bloody bones and ribs kind of flare out, like flail chest into like these dinosaur bones down my back of just like, decayed flesh oozing off. And I'm looking between all of them like, is this a joke? Is this a joke? Is this the test between all three of you?
I look over at Mam to get permission.
But we will upset her, and then it's gonna be a whole thing. I just, I'm
I'm gonna start to back up slowly so my ass is closer to Jim and the thing than them.
What?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Do
I'm gonna transform.
Shit! Okay, what does it look like? What does it look like when you transform?
It's very graceful. It's like hair starts growing out of my body, and I get taller, and the clothes just kind of get engulfed by this reddish brown fur, and my teeth are sharp and white, and my jaw's long. My eyes are just pure red and bloodshot, and very clean.
Okay. What does it look like when you transform? Ash, do you transform?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
If Mam
Ma,
transforms,
yeah.
that's consent. Alpha
All
says
right.
we can do stuff. I'm
Okay.
on it. So basically, my body starts twisting and morphing, like almost like stop animation. The arms extend out, the back rises up, the chest broadens, and these layers of like plated bark appear like sheets on my back, like mats of fur. And they're half on fire, incinerated, like half cooked log wood. My mouth extends out, the bottom jaw extends beyond the top jaw, teeth that are way oversized on the bottom part, and my tongue looks like molten lava that's just lapping inside of the jaw itself. And then my eyes roll back into my sockets. There's just this amber glow comes from the pits.
Solomon? You don't?
Not yet.
Okay. What do you do?
I want to use double speak,
Okay.
which is one of my abilities, which allows me to sense what an individual wants to believe.
Oh, okay. And how are
Now I
you
wanna
using
know-
this?
So I'm looking at Jim, and I want to know what Jim wants to believe.
Ooh, okay. wants to believe how?
So the wording behind it is you make the successful roll, you can get a sense of what an individual wants to believe. It can also be used on a crowd to get like a general mood. So I'm focusing this on him. I want to know what his motivations are.
Sure.
Why he's doing what he's doing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for that.
94.
Not a clue.
Yeah. Okay. I'll sit back and wait to see how they do before I transform.
Okay.
That was me focusing in.
So meanwhile, while you guys have been having this conversation, Lilith/Emma, you're looking over and you're backing up sort of towards Jim, but you're looking at them without breaking eye contact. I assume the way a dog does, like to not lose sight of the threat. But you can hear sounds of distress, coming from both Jim and perhaps this other entity. It does not sound great. Sometimes it sounds like a cat screaming and or dying, and then you've got the sound of a beast like a deer or something like that. And I feel like as a hound now, you can identify those sounds of prey, and that's kind of what you're hearing.
Okay.
As this is happening. Ash, Ma, what are you doing? Are you attacking?
I'm starting to sidestep, circling around her slowly, keeping an eye on her. I wanted to see what her first move is, to see how much potential this bloodhound has, because I know bloodhounds are very fucking strong. Obviously, I got confidence because most of the pack is here, and together I feel like we're pretty damn good. But we all know that bloodhounds are fucking scary if they're like with their masters, or like they're just beast mode. But knowing that she basically signed up for a cock wizard and stuff like that, I'm not too intimidated, but I want to see what she can do to flex. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm sidestepping her right now.
Okay.
All right. What you got? Come on.
Lilith's just gonna be looking at him really confused, like, nothing. I don't know what's going on. I'm just not willing to kill the deer man behind me. Like, really, she's just in a defensive stance. Like, she really doesn't know what's going on, but everything on both sides is horrifying to her.
Do something, little pup. God, make a choice.
Come on now. Come on. Face me. I'm gonna
All
do
right.
short lunges just to try to psych her into doing something.
She's just gonna like snarl and look at him and just kind of like squeeze her eye that's got the weird parasite flobbling around inside the ball at him, just kind of like trying to judge what way he's gonna go. She thinks he's crazy and he's probably just gonna leap on her and try to eat her or something. So she's kind of like on defense, just kind of looking him in the eye like.
I got my mouth slowly open and just like drool, but it's just drips of like liquid flame hitting the ground, just making a small circle of fire as I pace.
Ma, can you roll for me?
Privately?
Nope, you can do public.
16.
Your demon has left. It was not killed.
Okay.
It was not, it just was like, fuck this, I'm out. It's
I'm gonna drop
probably pretty
down.
mad at you.
The demon?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
I'm gonna
made it
drop
mad
down.
at me. Yep.
And I'm going to pad over to Lilith. And I'm going to raise the hackles on my back.
I'm gonna raise my hackles in response, but they're all like tied together with blood and guts and tendons, sinuous material.
I'm going to look over at Ash and give him a head motion for permission.
All right, I lunge right forward to go for a jugular.
Roll dodge, please, Emma.
Rolled a 67,
What's your body stat?
70.
All right, describe what it's like when it is still a hit, but it is a non-lethal hit.
I think I probably go to dodge, but his lava tongue just gets dragged down one side and it's just like searing, burning, but it's burning, rotting flesh. So it smells like hot. Like when you pass a dead deer on the highway in the middle of summer and that whole smell fills up your car for a second, that's instantly just like seared, hot, dead deer smell, just like a barbecue when you hit it with water off of her body as he flies across her. And she dodges it just in time and she spins around to kind of face him really quick and is just kind of like totally startled by the whole thing and doesn't really know what to do because it's probably minor damage, probably doesn't really affect her very much.
Ash, roll your dodge skill, please.
58.
What's your body? Oh,
Body.
I think I know this.
85.
Yeah. Okay. Jim lunges at you but misses. So please describe what it is like when you dodge this attack. And he's charging at you with his antlers.
He's charging with me his antlers. So I guess he's putting his head down and he's running from me with these big antlers. I'm just going to shuffle side. And my claws are digging into the ground to slow the pace of the muscle spasm to push me to the side. And as the claws are dragging across the ground, it's just leaving little small trails of fire, kind of like you'd see off the back of the DeLorean from Back to the Future, a little bit like that.
Okay.
Fuck off, Jim. She's mine.
Is anybody else doing anything right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mott. Like just looking for like an ear to twitch. That's all I'm looking for right now when I say her name.
Are you
one ear will go back and one will still be standing up.
I'll talk to him. And kind of like, I would wink, but not that you'd see that. And then transform into my beast form.
What does it look like?
It's a Siberian Samoyed. Beautiful, big, floofy dog.
Oh, your regular dog, or are you doing your hellhound form, your spectral hound form?
He doesn't really differentiate.
Okay.
He just looks like a little puppy.
Okay.
Yeah, he transforms into this. Still has his chain, and that's the only thing that keeps across. He's definitely bigger than normal. That'd be the main difference. And whenever he'd have a moment, I'd attempt to use beast speak and grab the attention away from Jim.
Go ahead and roll. I rolled a 55 though, so good luck. Nope.
It's a 92.
Jim stays
under my skill.
But Jim rolled a 55, and Jim has been mentioned 458 times on Twitch, YouTube, and the Discord. He's pretty fucking powerful.
Jim has Discord powers?
Yeah, he does.
It's like
Power
I
gaming.
kept saying, stop giving him power. Anyway.
I'm going to turn my attention to Jim.
Yeah.
And I'm going to yip at Ash and make him look at Jim and give him permission to go attack Jim.
I lunge directly for Jim. I bolt forward and I go right for the gut. I go put my head sideways to try to go for his stomach.
All right, now we got to roll initiatives. You can have this
All right.
attack, but everybody else, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
I can roll ahead if you want, but so that way.
Roll
No, I just mean
51.
have this attack and then everybody roll initiative, and then after this, we're going to follow initiative.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it makes sense that you're going first anyway. Was that 18 yours, Ma?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's fine, which
so
makes sense.
it is going Ash, Ma, Emma. Oh my God. Solomon, and then Jim.
Oh.
Let's go.
For turns of attack?
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Take
now
it.
I roll for attack?
Yep. And
All right.
are you doing anything? Oh my God. Okay, are you
Jim's dead, chat.
Are you-
Fucking kill him.
are you
Get
do-
him out of here.
are you doing any special hound bullshit? Would you like to use an ability?
Ooh, yes. I haven't even really perused them. My apologies.
That's okay.
I will use. Ooh, where am I? Where the heck are my abilities? Oh, okay. Here we go.
Okay.
What's this one?
Can you send
What'd
it
I
to me
just
in
do?
text? Oh, this is so intense. I'm gonna vomit.
Pluck the flesh from the bone.
Okay. All right then.
So happy I made that one.
You made that?
I rolled
Regret.
a 90. Please describe what it's like when you brutally maul Jim.
With pleasure. The momentum of my thrust moving toward Jim with my head sideways grabs him instantly around the waist. The back molars, the sharp molars, punch the front of his stomach. The momentum of my body spins around Jim in a rotating fashion. And as I latch on to slowly brace this momentum that I'm wrapping around Jim, my teeth grind in a circular fashion around his stomach and start mauling the exterior of Jim's waist down to the center,
Oh, that's so.
You fucking can
Wow.
open him.
while cauterizing on the way in.
Please roll your damage, which I believe is 3 of your percentiles. It's the first time we've ever done this.
Me?
Yep. So just
I need to
roll
roll 3 times?
roll 3 times. Yep.
34. Sorry, guys. Jim's dead. 59. Oh, shit. 100.
That's not a fail. That's damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, that's damn. Oh,
That's
higher's
damage.
better.
That's
For
damage. yeah.
damage.
Yeah. Typically
Oh.
you don't see this. The GM keeps track of health for you, but I thought this was interesting since Jim is like an NPC to give you an idea of how powerful you guys are and how powerful. Holy fuck. All right. Next, Ma.
I'm just gonna transform back into my human form.
You're just gonna watch after you see him attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, he's already
Jim's still
removed
up.
the red.
Jim's not
He's
dead.
still up?
Yeah, he's not dead.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Like
can
he's injured, but he's not going down now, and I feel like you can tell that.
Okay, can I transform back and then I want to talk to Jim? And I want to use my Dominate Alpha
Okay.
skill.
Okay.
I'm still gonna be latched onto him,
Oh,
probably
yeah.
just hanging by the side of his body, like just. I don't know what Jim's doing. I don't know if he's standing up still or.
Oh, Jim makes
the
a
side.
howl in pain as you latch onto his stomach and basically can opener like around him, and he is like originally when he came barreling through, he was very much in a deer-like form, and he does seem to be kind of like coming out a little bit and returning to what looks like a very tall humanoid with antlers. And he is struggling. He howls out when you latch onto him. All right, Ma, you want to talk to him?
I'm gonna talk
Jim,
to him.
Jim. That's why my character just starts to chant his name over and over and over in her head, literally on repeat, broken record. Jim, just staring at him.
So I'm gonna use my Dominate skill and I'm gonna look him in the eye.
Okay.
Ash, you need to let him go. And I'm gonna see if Ash lets Jim go.
Oh God. Yeah, I'd probably like growl a bit at saying "let him go" as just a response to that.
He doesn't let him go.
Does Ash
I'm
let him
very-
go? No?
I'm very confused. I'm very confused. I got permission to do all this and I'm latched on. I'm revved up and ready to go, but it is ma'am talking.
Okay.
And it's very confusing to me. Like, why would you want me to stop now?
I'm like right in the, like just right at the beginning of this.
Do you let go?
Reluctantly.
All right.
Good boy. You need to go, Jim, or you will die.
Jim looks over at Emma, sort of puzzled.
I'm going to look at him and I'm going to walk over to him because I can't speak. And I want to try to roll for lick wounds, which is like a soul ability. That's like a comforting, like it's all going to be okay.
Okay.
Kind of. I'm going to roll for it. Rolled a 54.
And what's your governing stat?
Lick wounds is 25, soul is 65.
Okay. Go ahead and roll one time, 1d10 for me. Or 1 percentile. 2 d10s. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
2 d10s? That was only 1 d10.
Yes,
sorry.
yes. Please roll one more. Please.
Yes,
Okay.
sorry.
Better than nothing. All right. Okay, so you lick his wounds then, and
Yeah, I'm
Ash,
gonna start licking the gash and leaving
what is your
maggots
reaction when she approaches?
eating the dead tissue.
Do you do anything when she approaches Jim, Ash, or do you just sit and watch, like ready to pounce?
I'd hold my ground because she told me just to quit biting Jim. She didn't say shit about backing down on her.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm standing over top of Jim now.
Okay.
One paws in front and 2 behind, facing Emma's bloodhound.
Okay. As you lick Jim's wounds, he kind of jerks a little bit on the ground, and he sort of returns to his deer-like form, and then he kind of starts to try to get up, and he then leans down, antlers pointed at Ash, like he's going to re-engage.
I'm gonna give him a look like, not again. You should go. I don't know if he'll listen to me, but actually, could I roll for dominate? Could I try to dominate him?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for dominate alpha over him.
Okay.
I rolled a 43. My dominate's 38 and my mind is 70.
Okay. And do you say anything to him, or are you just thinking this?
I don't think I can talk in this form. I don't really, my jaw fell off like 10 minutes ago back there. So I think it's mostly just like with my eyes, like I'm kind of telling him like, go away. You can't win this. Like, obviously you can't win this and it's not worth it. And I'm not worth it.
He kind of grunts at you like, but he doesn't move. KPP, go ahead and roll your dominate. Oh, you did. Is that 52?
The 52.
Okay.
My skill is 85.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. And what do you say to him? Do you speak to him?
Yeah, I said to him.
Oh, you should leave, right?
You should leave or you will die.
Okay. I rolled a 2. Nah, man, he ain't leaving her. He doesn't move. Solomon, it's your go.
Ooh. Okay. Seeing her transform back, I'd pop back into my human form.
Okay.
God. I think. Okay. Well, for Master, are we going to kill it or no?
No. It seemed like the only thing that cares for her.
I'm gonna kind of like look at her like a side glance and then kind of have like this look like, fuck you, right? Kind of cower down a little bit.
You can't even have an arm.
No, she needs him.
I'd like to call on ancient knowledge
Okay, go for it.
regarding Jim again.
All right.
The thought process I have is either like, not only because we know some things about this guy, but things to either bind or ward him rituals around that knowledge.
All right, go ahead and roll.
That is a 12.
Okay, and your governing stat. Oh God, it doesn't even matter.
And the skill is way higher too. Yeah.
Okay, here's what you know about, not necessarily Jim in particular, but here's what you know about creatures like Jim. In this world as you know it, there are creatures that exist in mythology and then fade away as people forget the stories. When you give them names, when you give them power, when you give them purpose, they become stronger. And that is essentially what has happened to Jim. You don't know what Jim originally was when he was given a name and a purpose and a power, but you realize he is an entity that was given a purpose by Lilith here. She would be the only one to take it away. So you can't really dispel Jim. He will forever try to protect her.
Maud, it is either we kill him or we leave him. We cannot do much more than that. He's bound to her.
I know, but she needs him.
And I didn't say that, but she can dismiss him permanently
No,
if she wishes. We shouldn't lean on it.
You cannot rely on Jim. You will become weak.
He already is weak.
That is why she needs him.
Give him up. That will be your first step to finding a new master.
I'm gonna come out of my hound form and stand up as just Lilith in her human form.
Are you naked or do you have clothes on? Sorry, that's an important question I need to ask.
I'm naked.
Okay.
I'm naked.
So you could have put clothes on, but you didn't. I just
Probably
want to
didn't
make
even
sure.
think about it in the
Okay,
moment,
I
yeah.
just want to make sure that that's illustrated. You could have, but you chose not to. Okay.
I could have and chose not to. And I'm gonna be like kneeled down and like think faced away from them and faced still towards Jim. And I'm just gonna kind of stand up and look at them. And just kind of look at all three of them and just kind of like scrutinizing their faces. And I've been listening this whole time to their conversation, and they all seem so unbelievably sure of themselves. It almost rubs me off as the kind of people that think they already know everything. And those are the kind of people that can no longer learn anything. And that, like, Emma at her core, the nurse Emma, was all about knowledge and gaining more knowledge and never being closed-minded to anything like that. So I think she's immediately kind of like, a feeling of despair goes through her, because the three people that are probably the closest thing genetically to what's going on with her seem very pretentious about the situation. So I think she's going to kind of look back at them, and without a word, she's going to walk forward and she's going to reach out to Jim and try to take his hand and offer it to Jim.
And we're going to switch scenes. Trick. You wanted to do a thing, correct?
I did.
Would you like to tell us what that is?
I would love to tell you what that is. With all this newfound confidence that I am strong enough, and I have the willpower, and I have the strength to be what Lilith needs me to be. In my mind, I try to reach out and find her wherever she is. And there is something with it's in the hound spell list.
Yes, that's right.
But it says the master can give commands and direction while doing this. You can communicate silently via thought, as if you're in a private room alone. That's the master and slave spell from that hound spell list.
Are you using that?
I don't know if I can.
Yeah, of course you can.
But
It just
I don't know if
everything.
it was mine to use.
Oh yeah, everything comes at a cost, so it would just be whatever the charge is there.
Okay.
Yep.
It's 2 minor charges.
Yep.
So I'll take those off of my own thing then.
Yep. You can also take them
but I
off
didn't
of
know,
hers.
like, this is all new. Like I didn't know I could do this.
You can also take them from her if you'd like. You don't have to take them from yours.
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
But I reach out and try and tell her that I'm coming. And I will be there as soon as I can. And I don't know what happens. I don't know if I get any sort of response back. But it's more like a prayer than I know for sure anything's gonna happen.
Well, you can get a response back, Emma. Do you want to respond back? Or Lilith, should I say?
What is the exact message that's being sent to Lilith?
Lilith. I don't know if you can hear me. But Daddy's coming home. And I'll be there. Just as soon as I can.
I think the message that would be sent back would just be darkness and just this huge, toothy, fleshy, bloody grin, like a Cheshire cat grin in the darkness, just like joy, but she can't have words right now because something's going on. It's almost like danger, but I'm very happy you're coming back.
So I can feel that. I can see that in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's a surprise. Not like a huge surprise because this shit is like, there's magic shit going on all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't sure if this kind of thing would work. But now that I know that, I'm going to try to imagine myself wherever you are. I'm going to try to will myself to be with you. And now, this is the funny thing about this particular spell. It's up to the GM. The spell is worded in such a way, like I'll just
read it out loud for everybody. Yeah, go
I
for
will
it.
read it to you. Yes. It's called synchronicity. Synchronicity puts you where you're quote unquote supposed to be. It could be the time and place where a friend of yours is going to need help. It could be just the right spot to take advantage of a great opportunity, so on and so forth. It's not teleportation, but you can spend the charge and leave it to the GM to decide where you're supposed to be.
I've been waiting for you to use this for so long.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll. You gotta roll.
Okay. I will roll.
Roll better than me.
Okay.
How you
27.
You rolled better than me because otherwise I was gonna totally put you in front of that fucking woman that you're supposed to kill. Instead, I will give you what you want. And I believe what you want is to be with Emma, correct? All right.
Yes.
Describe what this is like when you use this. Like, there's gotta be some visual, cool anime bullshit as you're like, yes.
Oh yes.
I'm ready.
What happens, this all happens like I have gotten into the driver's seat of my Escalade and I'm about to put the key in and I stop myself and I reach out and do the prayer and I get a response back. And with this newfound cocksuredness, I decide to push it a little further and see if I can actually not only push my thoughts to her, but push myself to her. And what happens is you see Trick in the driver's seat, and you see like the Escalade start to like wobble, like it's like like you see like over heat, like the heat waves. The Escalade starts to do that.
Are you trying to take the Escalade with you?
Well, you'll see.
Okay.
What I have in mind, like like the image of the Escalade starts to separate into like a ghostly version of itself separates off, and then like I don't know, like
It's okay. Take your time.
Like
this
a
is
jet,
awesome.
like a jet taking off. It leaves like contrails behind it, and it just like that, and like the Star Trek Enterprise.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it just goes, and it goes, and it's gone.
Okay.
But it leaves like smoke behind it.
I need you to roll for me.
Okay.
If you roll under 25, you can take the fucking Escalade.
Okay. If I roll under 25?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
20. Fuck, the Escalade goes with you. You bring the fucking Escalade, you fucking dick wizard. Jesus.
The actual vehicle?
Yeah, like when you go, you're gonna appear in the fucking woods in your Escalade like a fucking boss.
That's fucking dope. That's fucking awesome. Cock wizard, sex wizard. I'm collecting names, by the way. Whatever you want. Like I'm collecting all the nom de plumes, man. I love it. Give them to me.
All right, you appear in the middle of the woods in your Escalade, and before you is Emma, Jim. Emma seems to be next to Jim with her hand out. It does not look like Jim is hurting her, but Jim is injured. His guts are hanging out. And there seem to be... Oh, you got to roll again for me. Who's in their hound form? I know Ash is in hound form. And I think that's it. I think the other two transformed.
It's just Ash, yeah.
Yep, okay. So you see two
what you end
humans.
up seeing is the Escalade like appears, but it appears as if it were driving. So it like appears out of nowhere and like slides to a halt, just. And then I get out. And then whatever, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. So you see two humans there. One is a woman. She has dark hair. I believe she's a dark lipstick. And you see a man there who's got like a rich, hairy chest, a deepest V you've ever seen, a nice gold chain. And they're both standing here in the woods. And that is all you see. And you get out of the fucking Escalade.
Mm-hmm. And I immediately call out, Lilith.
Where is he in relation to me? Is he behind?
Yeah.
He's behind me?
He like appeared behind you and Jim, and then he just gets out of the car.
Okay, I'm just gonna like spin around to look at him. Oh my God! Oh my God! And I'm just gonna like sprint towards him, like full like sprinter towards Trick, like a dog after not seeing their owner like forever, just like foo, 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 tiny little blonde girl racing through the woods and like bound at him and just scream like, oh my God! In the air.
Yep. and then I just like I grab, like I embrace Lilith, and then I just go heal.
I'm just gonna kind of like sit back and stare at him and be like, oh my God, I have so many things to tell you. Oh my God, oh my God.
Are you all right? I see you made some new friends.
Yeah, this is it's a funny story. Went for a walk.
Mm-hmm. You guys fucking with my dog?
Where did you go? Hmm?
I went to obedience school. And I learned what I needed to do to be a master. How about you? Whose yard are you pissing in?
I see now that you are made for each other. I turn around and walk off into the woods.
Sideburns? You got anything to say?
You don't see him actually. You only see.
I don't?
No, you
Okay.
only see Solomon.
Okay. I like your shirt. I think we might go to the same tailor.
You're muted, BB.
I doubt it. All right, fuck wizard. Have fun with your toy until it eats you alive. We'll be here when it happens.
Oh, I look forward to it.
Let's go, Ash.
Don't
I
look
know
him in
you
the
want
eye.
to feed, but now may not be the time.
And I follow where Mott left.
So he can't see me?
He cannot see you. No, you're in your hound form.
Oh, so he just literally can't fucking see. Okay.
No, he can't see you.
I guess
I
I'll
can't
probably.
see him in his hound form either.
No, you can't see him at all.
Okay.
You heard Solomon call out for Ash, so I'm sure you're like, what the fuck? But you don't see anything. No.
Can I transform back into my human form?
Yep.
Since I'm kind of like, you know.
What does it look like when you do it? Because Trick is
I
gonna
guess
see
to
it.
Him, what he would
Yeah,
see is
mhm.
just kind of like a cinder circle on the ground, and then just the sparks of the lit sparks rising up in the air, and then just me appearing within the sparks from said kindled area. I would probably take a little rolled cigarette out of my pocket, put it in my mouth, and I would just touch it with the tip of my finger and it would light. I'd look at him, I'd look at her, and I'd just roll my eyes. What a fucking waste. Light the cigarette and walk away.
Are you hounds doing anything else, or are you leaving?
Well, I'm just leaving.
Okay.
I would, yeah.
I mean, I'd
be
catch
following
up
them.
to Mott. Ooh.
And how about you, big fella? And I look at Jim.
I'm gonna put my arm across Trick really quick and just like probably across his hips because I think that's how tiny I am in relation to him. And just kind of stand there for a minute, and I'm gonna be like looking up at Jim, and they're gone. Have the hounds like left so far as we know?
Yeah, they're gone.
You guys have all left. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's just me, Trick, and Jim.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hold him, and I'm gonna kind of look at Jim, and I'm gonna look back at him. I think I need. I have a lot to tell you, but I think I need to take a minute.
And you're in human form and you're naked, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I get down on my knees and I look like directly like I'm on your level. I'm totally disregarding Jim.
Okay.
I get down on my knees and look directly at you. We're in this forever now.
You're not gonna fucking leave again, right?
I'll never leave you again.
I can't do that.
Never.
What happened to those guys? That one, he's fucking eating 2 masters. Like it's McDonald's.
We're better than them.
I don't want to do that.
You won't. I'll take care of you. And you take care of me. And that's how this is gonna work.
And as they're having this conversation, I jump in and I grab Jim by the neck and I pin him to the ground and rip his throat open.
Go ahead and roll, please.
54.
Go ahead and describe that for us.
my teeth are just grabbing his flesh, and I'm pulling up, and then I'm going back in, and I'm pulling back up, and you see it tearing, and you see blood just squirting everywhere. It's staining the ground, and I'm maintaining eye contact with Lilith the entire time. And I just keep going back in and back in and back in until there's a big enough hole that I can leave it and just run off into the woods.
Yeah, you can do that. As she leaves, this happens very quickly as you two are having a moment. As she leaves, Jim is left lying there. He is like very injured. His blood is like spurting out of his neck, and he is looking at you, Lilith, and he's twitching and he's making whimpering sounds. And you know,
is he like corporeal? Like, because
he's like a physical. Yeah, no, he's physical form in this like very large deer creature. But as he's like twitching and bleeding, he is shrinking, and he is getting smaller
I just
and
sprint
smaller.
over him. I like push off of Trick with all my body and just sprint over him and dive on top of him. And I put my hands on his neck wound and start, because he's probably becoming more human sized. And I just start trying to hold it. No, you're going to be fine. It's going to be fine. You don't bleed. You're fine. Remember? You fucking grow a mouth, grow a throat. For fuck's sake, it's going to be fine. And I'm just going to like look into his eyes and just like beg, like, tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. I don't know what to do. I used to be able to heal. I don't know what to do. I don't have my fucking bag. I don't have a purse. Oh my God. Just fucking grow a throat. I'm just going to be like staring deep into his eyes. Like, tell me anything. What do you need? What do you want?
Oh, man. Jim will grow a mouth. As he's laying there twitching and bleeding, and the blood is like, it's like flying out of him. It's like, you've never seen anything like this before, except in the ER. And it might bring you right back to moments like that. But he grows a mouth, and he says to you, "You are worth it." And then the life drains from his eyes.
I'm just going to sit there with my hand over his throat, just feeling the hot blood just like rush between my fingers. And it's going to hit me in that moment how fucking helpless I am.
I walk up
sense.
behind her, and I put my hand on the back of her head and pet a little bit.
The point? Fuck's the point of any of it? You can't even save one person because some fucking bitch on her period needs to eat. No pun intended if you're listening.
You didn't save this one.
That's the fucking point. Who have we saved, Trick?
There's plenty more. Plenty more people that need our help.
I just fucking want to eat them. I just want to eat all of them. Doesn't make sense. It's pointless.
In due time.
It's pointless. I'm gonna start to just dig my fingers are gonna grow into claws, and I'm just gonna start to dig them into Jim's flesh, just like gripping and kind of turning him into hamburger in my hands. There's no point in any of it. There's no point.
And I just like keep petting, and I'm looking at Jim. I'm not looking at her. I'm just talking. Well, why don't you and me find a point?
I'm gonna fucking kill her. I want to eat her, Trick. I'm gonna eat her.
We can do that.
They said I'm not like them. They said I'm better.
You're better?
I'm apparently royal or some shit. You gotta find a fucking way to eat him. Gotta eat him.
Well,
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
When I went and talked to Jazz, you remember Jazz from Lucky Rabbit, right?
I'm sorry, I never went inside the Lucky Rabbit.
Oh, right. I forgot.
I waited in the car.
Well, I talked to the bartender, and she also said some things. She said you were impossible.
Pretty fucking possible, Trick.
No, I know. You're standing right here.
I can still see the maggots on the ground. They're inside me. I just fucking rotted.
I'm going to do my best to use Big Spoon to comfort.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the plus 20 spell that I can use to give me 20 extra whatever points.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. And actually, you know what? I won't use that. What I will use is, hold on, let me just see here. There we go. I will use 2 minor charges to flip-flop my hunch roll, which was 70.
Okay.
Which will make it a 0-7.
7. Okay. Okay.
So I will comfort her
Go
as
ahead.
best I can
RP
and give it a
that
little
out.
bit more like oomph to it.
RP it out. Go for it.
Okay.
I will say, as this is happening though, Jim's body is like shrinking and shrinking and shrinking, shriveling up into nothing. And eventually it's like he was never there at all.
I'm just gonna be sitting there with my hands in the grass, just like dug into the dirt. Was it even real? Is it even fucking real?
It's as real as you want it to be.
I don't want this to be real.
Don't worry.
I don't want this.
Listen. You go ahead. You can go ahead and be weak now. I'll be strong for both of us.
Can't be weak. Do you see those fucking people? That guy can set shit on fire with his mouth. And I like show over and there's this huge just burn down my back from where
I
he's
saw
like,
it.
Carterized.
I saw it.
Fuck, I don't fucking do anything cool like that. The bitch summoned a demon trick. That's why Jim came.
Lilith? Lay down now.
I'm just gonna like plop crisscross on the ground. I just don't understand. Why us? The fuck did I do wrong? God, I've got a headache. God.
It's okay. Whatever comes. Me and you now. Do you trust me?
Oh, fuck yeah, I trust you. Trust you, 'cause fucking can feel you can't lie to me. I feel you in my bones.
And I
God,
you.
it's like drinking cold water when you can feel it go down your arm. You can't lie to me anymore.
I won't, even if I could.
So what do we do now? What the fuck do we do now?
Well, I
Where did
say
you
we
go? Why did you leave me? You can't leave me like that. They didn't give a fuck. I just left. Whole house just made me fuss. Why am I even here?
I needed to be strong enough for you. And now I am. And now I know that. Like I said, I'll never leave you again.
I'm gonna like get really close to Trick. Are you still on your knees, like down at my level?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spin around and I'm gonna hold his face and just get really close to his face. I gotta hurt him.
Oh, we will.
Show him how they make me feel bad.
Oh, honey. Ain't nothing gonna stop us now.
And that's where we're going to end today's episode.
What?
Holy shit. Okay.
Oh no.
I know we went over. Thank you guys so much. We ended 20 minutes early last week, but then we also just had to it had to finish that. That was insane. That was amazing. Really, 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 really good. But I realize time is valuable. You guys probably have things to do, kids to hang out with. I'm sorry. Thank you. Let's do some shout outs real quick.
I'm used to doing 4 hours of role play. This shit is easy. This shit ain't nothing. This is joy.
Amen.
Let's do some shout outs. Shall we start? We'll go in reverse order. CK.
Hey there, guys. My name is Classy Katie, and I had the pleasure of playing Lilith for you today. The Bloodhound, not to be confused with a Hellhound. Those are different, I learned today, which is super exciting.
Whew.
Well, you can do both, right?
You can't be both, no.
Okay.
They said that I'm a myth, so that's cool. More no answers for Katie.
Okay.
Well,
Yay! But super fun. Today was super fun. I'm really sad though. I think I might have to get a gym tattoo now on my heart.
oh God, that was intense. Oh, by the way, here,
When the fuck did Jim become a good guy? What did I
he's
miss?
always been a good guy.
What the fuck?
He was trying to protect her the entire time. When that car flipped and she was screaming and like, I'm in trouble, he just came to help her.
And I use
Lol.
that's my awakening. I use my hoodoo
Yep.
awakening to like
Yep.
fucking make it stop.
Yep.
What the fuck?
I can't, you guys can't see this. I just want you to know on the killing blow of Jim, I did roll a 98.
Oh.
He would have had a chance if it were not for that fucking roll. I took a picture of it when it happened. I was like, no one's going to believe this. So I just took a picture. I'll post it in the Discord later. But yeah, man, I was very sad. I wasn't expecting it to go that quickly.
I was pouring through my spells to see if there was something I could do, like a healing or
I know.
something spell. I got nothing.
I think we should all just look at the culprit for the death. Little Miss Cute over there with her short hair and shit.
Oh, little Miss Frenchie.
Little Miss Frenchie over there.
Huh.
I promise I'm not like that in real life. No, there's so many reasons behind it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't hate me.
Mm-hmm.
We got to answer the master's call. When the master tells you to do something, you got to do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But anyways, I'm Classy Katie. You can find me at Classy Katie. Wait, twitch.tv/Classy Katie. I'm playing Bioshock 2 right now.
Like right
Come
now.
by. Would
Do
you
we-
kindly
Do we
come
have
on
it?
by?
Oh, yes, please. Did that work? Oh my God. Here. I don't even know what the commands are. Here we go. I think it's just Nocturne, right?
Katie v. Katie, that can never happen. That's like two positive ends of a battery.
True.
Yeah,
Is that
you
it?
just-
Stronger.
Yeah, literally, it would just be like a gym.
Oh, there we
moment
go.
of two Katies,
Thank you,
and then we-
Kujio. There's the list
Cool.
of everybody. Literally go hit all of their buttons. Please do it right now. Right now. Pax, you're up. You crazy bastard.
Hi, I'm Classy.
I love you.
Pax. Love you too. Love all you. So much fun. I played Ash, aka what's my freaking human name? Dusty Schatzeneater, Hound of the Savage, and it was a blast. I remember way back when I smashed my keyboard really hard and broke the spacebar, and Pumpkinberry was very lovely and gave me a bunch of money to go buy a brand new one. So the least I could do is I went and bought $150 Cyber.
Holy fuck, dude.
They look so good though.
They're good though, right?
Worth. You look amazing.
You gotta put it in. You gotta put it. It's worth every penny on this show. I would never give this up for the world.
I
you
only
can-
regret. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh no, it's all good. You can find me at twitch.tv/ClassyPax, doing the GTA stuff, some flight sim stuff, variety with the late shift boyos, and hopefully gonna show down with some people in Beat Sabers. I want to start swinging some lightsabers. We gotta make it happen.
Yes.
I bought the monster pack. Those songs are hard. Oh my
What? Oh, I
I need to
haven't
find
I
that
haven't
back.
done it yet. I haven't done it
It's
yet.
a Monster Cat
DLC.
pack. Yeah.
DLC on the Steam page. Check it out. Or you can buy it in game too. Like if you go in the game
Okay.
and you
I was gonna
look at
say
the
I think
songs,
I have a
it's easier to find it.
PlayStation, but okay.
They're
All right.
hard. They're
Okay.
hard. They are very hard. But I'm totally down to sweat. Can we call it the 2019 beat off and have a little competition?
Yes.
If you
As
don't
long
call
as
that
we
a
all-
Bezos,
As long as we all sit there and do
Yeah.
this and gesture. Yeah.
All right.
Fighting with their
Yeah,
lasers.
like-
I don't own any way to play that game, so I volunteer to be the caster, and I'll just
Shoutcast us?
I'll shout.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
KPP,
I
do you
know
have it?
every dick innuendo. in
I
the book.
don't have it, but I'll just dance in the background.
Yeah, either
Oh my
dance in the
God,
background or the
KPP,
two of you
dude,
can be
co-host with me.
spectators. Yeah,
Co-casting.
co-hosts.
Yeah.
Shoutcast with me,
Yes.
Katie Squared shoutcasting.
I'm down.
Oh my God.
I do the call green screen you guys in.
Yeah, I think it'd be a great idea.
I have green screens. Oh, plans, everyone,
Oh
plans.
my God. Okay, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make this happen.
Guess I gotta bust out the old dancing thong.
Because everyone has one of those.
We don't. No, you don't.
Song stopped right at the
don't?
perfect moment.
Perfect dead time.
Oh my god! All
You
right.
haven't
Holy
lived.
crap!
Oh God.
All right.
Sorry.
I'm done. I got my sideburns. I'm going to go and scare the crap out of my children.
Oh my god!
Yes.
You're the best dad.
So good. I live for your videos. All right, Dan, you're up.
Hello.
Hello.
I played Solomon here tonight, the Russian hound,
Who has some weird theological background, apparently. Weird.
Weird.
Like, I'm gonna give you more information. That's not what characters I play. I normally play Thea Ransom here, and this was a blast filler episode, which was definitely not filler.
That's how we do.
Shout out to Amelia right now. Is probably sitting there going,
I know, right?
Yeah.
We love you, Millie.
We love you, Millie. We can't wait till you're back.
And don't pay attention to anyone who says best episode ever because it can't because you weren't here.
Amen.
good save. But it wasn't the best episode ever.
Until next week.
Yeah, exactly.
That seems
Yeah.
to be our
Until
seems
next
to be
week.
our MO.
Yeah.
For real though.
Yeah, for real. All right, Zeke Bean, you're up.
Okay. What's up, everybody? Thank you guys so very much for watching. The show is intense and wonderful, and thank you for bearing with it, even though some of the parts that I was doing was just me and PB and that kind of stuff. So thank you for being a good audience, and the thing is, I didn't feel pressured, I never feel pressured to perform in the show to act like anything other than my character. And the parts that I'm not in are just as enthralling as the parts that I am in. So, and that's the way I feel. So when I was doing my solo shit today, I didn't feel like I needed I was boring anybody because, that kind of shit. Because I know how it feels when I watch anybody else do that kind of stuff. It's captivating. It's wonderful. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this group. If you want to catch me, I will be on tomorrow, Zegil_III. It's on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Or Zeke3.tv if you want a short one. That's my Twitch channel. Playing noon tomorrow. I'll be playing Judgment, the new game from the Yakuza people. That's gonna be a lot of fun. What I was gonna say was my biggest regret of this great episode was that I didn't get to be a hound. And PB asked me, she's like, do you want to do this? Like, nah, I don't want to do double duty in case I come in or leave or whatever. So
It was very impressive,
you guys got all
actually.
these cool outfits and accents and stuff. I was like, ah, man. But that's the best thing to be.
That was the
jealous
best
of the people you're in
Yeah.
the game with.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I do actually want to mention that was very impressive. I think a lesser role play would have jumped on that opportunity, but instead you were like, no, I will sit it out and I'll focus on Trick. That way audio listeners don't hear my voice twice and get confused and whatnot. So yeah, it was very, very, very good.
It was phenomenal.
And last but not least, the murderer of your hopes and dreams, and Jim, KPP.
Hi, I'm Katie Peters Plays. I played Simone for you tonight. I'll have nightmares too.
All the music changed.
Yeah.
There
promise.
goes KB.
I'm a fun-loving person who plays games on my Twitch channel. So come hang out with me. Please don't hate me. That's all. Okay.
No one could possibly hate you. You did that beautifully. And I'm PB. I've been the narrator today for the show. Wow. Fucking amazing. Fucking great. You can find me over at my channel. I do Nocturne Recovery Room every Thursday because we need to recover after that.
We're all there.
Yeah, and then I'm here on Mondays and Tuesdays role-playing myself. One in a mech show where I get to basically fly around in a Gundam, which is super exciting. And then on Tuesdays, I'm in a D&D 5e show. And I'm real sad because I think I think we're in the, well, I mean, we are in the end game, but I think there might be like 1, maybe 2 episodes left. And I'm basically trying not to cry. So come and hang out for that. Thursdays, tomorrow we've got ragtags. If you have a Twitch Prime and you haven't used it yet, please consider using it on one of these fabulous role players. Thank you guys so much for being here and for being amazing role players. And if you guys want to support Tablestory, one of the best ways you can do that is head over to our Patreon, which you can find at tablestory.tv/pledge. You can find one-page adventures for you and your table, character sheets. You can create NPCs for your favorite show, including this one. Yeah, and that's really all I got. Other than that, I love you guys. Oh, wait, no! There's one other thing that okay. Some of you may not have Twitter or join us in the Discord, but you need to go follow our Twitter or at least go look at it because Ashlina, which is a Nocturnal, did a full body paint of Briar the Shadow Monster, and it is so good. It is so good. I love the Nocturnal community. I love you guys so much. You're so creative and you're so great. So yeah,
Nope.
Yeah, it's so. Wait, can I play it?
I'm noping out of that shit. That's a nope.
Hold on. Just give me 2 seconds.
God.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna put it up on the screen because it's so good.
So good.
Hopefully Ashley's okay with this. Oh my
It's
God.
like disgustingly good.
I mean, I would hope she would be okay with it. Okay, here we go.
I mean,
Is she here in the chat? Okay, here we go. Special
that is
shout
some
out for her.
creepy ass.
Okay, wait for it because the music is nuts. So hang on, guys. Hang on. I'm gonna hook you up.
I've never
my
seen it before
it's
now,
so
no.
good. Oh, okay. Hang on.
No,
Here we
because
go.
I haven't seen it because they take Katie and Tablestory, but not like.
Yeah, they
other
didn't
than
have the
obviously-
rest of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Everybody who's still here and watching the stream, you're about to get a treat. Hold tight. Oh my God.
It's so creepy.
It's so creepy. Here it is. Oh, shit. God.
That's almost exactly what I pictured.
Yeah, me too.
Literally, the tilting
The teeth are
and
a
the
bit longer,
creepiness.
but yeah, that's exactly right. And the eyes, like, just barely being visible. Holy shit.
Do not like. I mean, love, but hate.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And you guys should go follow her on Twitter because she plans on doing the entire cast. So
I want.
she's going to do
I want to put Briar's whatever Briar said under that. I want to hook that onto the video,
yeah,
like in that moment,
her voice.
Like,
Doing the whole cast?
just being herself.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is such a great juxtaposition of like, what are you looking at? I'm not, and like having
Yeah.
that face like, what's going
Trick,
on?
it's
I
just
don't
me.
understand. Why are you scared?
Trick, it's me.
Oh God! that
God.
I forgot about that one.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for another amazing episode of Tablestory's Nocturne. We will be back next Wednesday. See you later.
Oh, the task is done. She made her choice.